right, we're back during the countdown right before the live. That's going to kick off in about 15 minutes from now. I have a special guest, guys. I have a guest that I haven't interviewed since you got kicked from the LEC, actually. Thank you for joining me. Congratulations on the new job.
Thank you so much.
So black, can we expect an orange suit next time? I don't think it's a great color for suit, actually.
The color scheme is still new for me.
Yeah.
I have to get used to it, but I think give me like some weeks and then...
We're gonna work on it a bit. Well, great to have you back in the LEC. How was your off-season? How was everything?
A bit chaotic, but it ended up pretty well. I'm excited with the new team as well, without saying, of course, who plays there. It's a big secret, right?
Hasn't been announced.
No, not
When
yet,
is it going to be announced? I know you can't say anything.
Know.
You
maybe
don't
today,
know?
maybe tomorrow, who knows?
Well, Pete, maybe say something. The video was hilarious, actually, between you and Pete.
I wanted to be more serious now, because back in the day I was a shit post on Twitter, but then he came in, let's do a meme video. So I guess I never get to be the old man.
All right, well, not going to talk about the team, not going to talk about Fnatic for tonight. Welcome to the League Awards. The very first iteration of the League Awards. What do you think of the event, what you've seen so far, the people who were there, and also maybe reflecting on the amazing year we've had, not for Europe. I hope we're going to be better. It cannot get worse anyway than what we had 2 years in a row. But yeah, tell me about everything tonight and the year.
It's fun. It's been like a class trip. Like after school, like 5 years afterwards, to see everybody. I've been gone for 2 years, so seeing everybody again, it's really fun. So yeah, like good job for Caedrel and Laura, you and Davia
and everyone
for making this exactly.
Yeah.
The entire team here behind the scenes. That's fun.
Any categories that you're looking forward to? Any expectations for tonight? There's a lot, actually.
I look forward for the minor region player of the year.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's really good for us to show the world, like the Western world, so these players are really exciting as well and play really well. So that's a category I'm excited for.
Who do you place your bet on to win it?
I don't bet.
You don't bet?
No,
you don't bet. Any other categories that you're looking forward to tonight? Any players that we should honor? Any team that you expect?
Player of the year is always the most exciting one, right? I still think it should be Chovy, but we'll see.
That's the thing. Like, there's a lot of people. There's two teams on social tonight. There's the T1 Enjoyers, and there's the Chovy should have won it, and even though he didn't make World's Final, should get it Enjoyers. So, what is your reasoning when you vote for a category like this?
If we just look over the entire year, it has to be Chovy. Like, of course, Faker, his impact on the game can't be understated. He's the GOAT. But for the year, the entirety of the year, Chovy was the most consistent player, the best player. So I think he should win it. All
right, we'll see about this. There's going to be one of the many categories that we have tonight. Do you have a message for the rats, for the fans, for everyone watching tonight?
Just for the G2 rats, be nice to me. It's going to be really interesting for me, and also for the Fnatic fans. I know for some of you it's awkward to see me as your head coach, but I will do my best to bring Fnatic a title, and let's end this boring G2 dynasty and finally get a title for Fnatic again.
Oh my god, on the other side of the fence this time. Grabs, amazing to have you back. Looking forward to seeing you again in the studio. Your draft again, maybe. We'll see about that. We're going to come back to Countdown now and kick off the show in 12 minutes. we're back before the event, 7 minutes before the event, actually, with a player this time. You know him, no need to introduce him. Top Father, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's great to be here. So
Yeah?
I'm very happy.
We don't have League Awards. I know that the LCK has their awards. I know that other games do this thing as well. Do you think the scene needs this? Is it a nice event that you think fans will enjoy?
I think it's nice. I don't
Yeah.
know why I'm hearing myself.
It looks good for now, at
But,
least from what I know.
It's nice to have such an event. I think
Yeah.
it's cool to dress up.
Alright.
I wanted to go a little bit more crazier than this, but I'm happy with how I got here. I think it's nice that
Yeah.
people are being rewarded for what they have done throughout the year. So I think it's something very beautiful. A lot of people can connect, especially fans can cheer for their favorite players or moments. So I think it's good.
Now that you mention it, I actually think it's the first time that I don't see you in uniform. Great drip from Birkenblade, as you can see here. I think we're going to compare players' fits tonight, but so far, definitely the winner. I want to ask you, there's going to be an LEC Player of the Year awarded later. Who do you think you should take it? Reminder, we have Razork, Caps, June, Ice, Birkenblade, and Elioya. So...
I mean, I would very strongly
You or
guess
Caps?
it's me or Caps.
Right.
I wouldn't be sad or mad if Caps won. Is a very great player.
Yeah.
Obviously, you always hope to get it, you know. So I'd be very happy to get it. So let's see how it will go. But obviously, I would be more than happy for Caps if he was
All
winning
right.
it. He works so hard every year. So
Humble, as long as it stays in the G2 house, that's what you guys want. Bibi, thank you so much. I'm gonna let you go enjoy the evening. 5 minutes on countdown now before the kickoff of the very first League Awards. We'll see you there.
It's time. It's finally time for the League Awards. We got trophies. We got everything, Mark.
No, I can't believe it. It's like an idea that started months ago in like June, July.
No.
We had a dinner once and we were like,
Are we supposed
what if
to
we
hear
had an
this?
award show where we could wrap up League of Legends for the year and memorize all the cool moments and players and their legacies and histories and find a way to celebrate it in one night.
And I think we're going to pull it off. I hope so. I mean, we're live right now. It was really an idea that is in part because of the community and all the awesome things you've created and all the emotions that you felt with us throughout this League of Legends year. And we couldn't be more thankful for all the votes that you submitted and all the support you've given us. And we just want to give you a great show. We got to thank Twitch, of course.
Yeah, thank you to Twitch so much for partnering with us and helping us with the event. There was over 1 million votes, so thank you everyone at home who voted. And thank you for tuning in and watching. Thank you to everyone here at the venue who's here to have a good time and enjoy the night. This is for you as well. And thank you for everyone who's helping us pull this off. There's so many names, but thank you all for all your part you play in making this happen.
Yes, and thank you to the rats. And let's do this thing.
Let's do it. The rats.
Hello, everybody. Once again, welcome to the very first League Awards. Mark and I already introduced ourselves, but
We made it, but we got some really special guests
we do.
that have flown around the world to be here and close friends, amazing people. Thank you guys for joining, Yamato and Dom.
Our pleasure, brother.
Yeah, very
Our
happy.
pleasure,
We're excited.
Super excited.
I'm really happy you guys are here. We needed like representation, from different regions. I think Dom, you
So I'm just here for the quota, okay?
you are, as it goes with LCS.
On everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How mad will you be if inevitably T1 win a couple of awards?
Look, we have alcohol in front of us. We have
It's true.
champagne.
It's true.
We're going to take a couple sips. We're going to see how it goes. Who knows? Maybe I'm a faker fan by the end of this.
Maybe. We'll make you one. Yamato, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Also came from pretty far, a couple
Honestly,
of hours.
I took Deutsche Bahn, so that's
Oh.
like basically a flight across the pond.
That's
took me
true.
11 hours, a 3-hour
Ah.
trip. Yeah, I was stuck in a village, nothing, no water. I was carrying like expensive Pokemon cards. I was afraid of getting robbed, but got here in one place,
Damn,
in
could've-
one piece.
Might as well have gone to
made it.
Texas at
We
this
made it.
level. It's true. Hey, we're here for the League Awards, of course, and you heard it already in the introduction. It's really about celebrating excellence.
Oh,
Not just T1.
okay.
Hopefully, I don't know. Now it's so hard because everything you say, like the T1 fans could get mad, but then the other fans could get mad
Yeah.
if you don't say
Hey,
it.
the community are the ones who voted, so at the end of
That's
the day,
true.
if you didn't vote, it's because you didn't vote.
Let's talk about that. Let's take a look at the categories and also explain kind of the system.
Yeah, so the way we've made it is you can see all the categories on your screen now. There's different kind of genres of categories from competitive to community voted and, kind of game focused. We've weighted some of the competitive awards, so like LCS player, LEC, player of the year, LCK, minor region star, things like that, has a panel. And the panel is 70% of the votes and the community is 30%.
Yeah, it's stacked.
But there are some moments, like you can see on the right, which are full community voted, like Riot Release, Community Creator, and Moment of the Year and such. So when we get to these awards, this is how they're structured.
Yeah, I think that we want to preface that just in case. Well, as always with awards, your favorite doesn't always win.
Yeah, Dom.
Dom.
I know that. I watch Worlds every year, by the way. I know that they don't win.
One day. Maybe next year.
I'm an LCS fan. You realize this?
Oh, okay.
So never.
Never gonna happen,
Yeah.
bro. Never
I mean,
gonna happen.
We can't even
More
say that
likely
anymore.
than Europe, but
Yeah.
still probably not happening anytime soon.
We can't even say that anymore. They even like beat us and get to Swiss.
Every
and all
year
that
at this
shit.
point, it's honestly like, it's quite embarrassing, I would say.
It's
You just come
so
here to
embarrassing.
flame us? What the?
Yes.
Can we
Yeah.
fucking kick this guy out? No, I'm kidding.
Yes, you brought me here to play. Why else would you bring me here? Be
Ever
honest.
since,
Actually, he's gonna go unleashed today.
Ever since Yamato stopped coaching, you just
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I like that.
yeah. I mean, wait. A case
And also, hey, another one.
Don't think too hard,
I
please.
coach LCK. They started winning.
true.
2020, damn one.
It's true, and then nothing happened. Okay. Hey, there was a whole year of super, super cool stuff, and this is kind of what we want to get to today, which is the fact that we want to celebrate everything that happened. Not the biggest streamers in the world necessarily.
League focus, like League of Legends focus, yeah.
Fun moments, emotions, hopefully. So we prepared a little video to get you going.
Little vid.
It's provocative.
Now.
Video.
Yeah.
Boom.
Fade to black.
Great song.
The SKT legacy has been reignited. T1 will be your 2023 world champions.
Caedrel? What?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yasuo dies in the sea.
Take it easy, dude. Take it easy, dude.
They're going on boss. I do not ping there.
Oh, wow.
I should be fine.
The flash. What? How? Bro.
No.
Zach, you dirty ape! Back!
All in all, I think we made a pretty decent redesign of everyone's not-so-favorite Snake Lady.
Orth will go a very different route.
New lock.
We're rolling! We're dying!
What do you think of Perk's hair? Because he's bald. Fighting. Cheer up.
J2 are gonna 3-0 them after these game states! Slap my ass and call me Sally! I entered.
Bomba.
So much time, Elk. It's also so incredibly strong. It's another one into the wall. The Lambs are spite to keep them alive, but another set of knockups. Can you do it again? Is he going to find it? The chain is going to miss. The GA comes down. He takes out Viper. This is one. Elk is going to dive and he saves the game.
Of his team at the ready.
Billy Gaming, and they will be facing.
What?
There's nothing in the bowl.
What kind of League of Legends are we watching? Position, double circles, double gallios, everyone's in the sky and they take down Viper.
프랑스 팬분들이 감사의 마음을 담아
Is good.
토비 선수, 미래를 원한다면 증명하세요.
Let's go! Wow! Breaking history, breaking heads, and breaking North America's hearts.
Get ready, because we're going to put on a show, baby. Let's go.
We do not lament death. We avenge it. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the ground. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down.
He looks for a little bit more. Oh, they go back in. Baker flashes in, and down goes Knight. Over here to save his mid laner once again, and Baker still stands. He has ascended. T1 are the past, the present, and the future.
Did that get you going?
That was a good video. I like that.
Yeah, it was a great video. I loved it.
Beautiful ending, right?
He's like crying.
No, I'm just saying it's a great video. Dums did a great job. I love the way that it ended. T1 is the past, the present, and the future.
Shout out Medic.
That was a good line.
Shout out
That
Medic.
was a really good line.
Great line. He dropped a banger there.
Really good stuff. No, thank you to Dums, also Effa and Eli. They made all the videos for the awards. And as we all know, people that are in your team are as important as
Where are you going?
you guys.
People that are outside of your team.
Coach.
Well, all people are equal on Earth.
Thank you so much to them for making it. And
Yes.
Okay, go. There we go.
thank you so much to them for making those pieces, and thank you so much as well to Twitch for partnering with us to host this event. So yeah, a lot of people involved, a lot of moving parts, but yeah, big shout out to everyone.
But really Twitch.
But really Twitch.
Kidding. Not kidding. Hey, we do have an interview standing by. Lore is standing by with some special guests, so let's go.
Thank you, guys. We're here with more players. Caps, Mickey joining us right now. How are you guys doing?
It's all right. Good,
all right?
good. Enjoying it.
All right. I was talking with Bibi earlier about the fact that we never see you out of uniform. So great style, great drip. We can tell us what you guys think in the chat. Who's the best dressed? What do you think of each other's outfit, actually?
I mean, I really like the shoes that you're pulling out with the suit. But what do you think? Yeah, it's a very good dress. I think very impressed. You really stepped up your game.
Yeah, stepping up his game here before having a jersey or not next year. We don't know about you yet. We'll see about that later. How was the year for you guys? What did you think about the year we had?
Yeah, I think it was great. What do you think? Yeah, it was a very fun year.
Yeah.
Some fun moments for sure.
What was your favorite moment, Caps, of this year?
Probably the win against Top. It really felt like now we're going to turn around, win every side.
Mickey?
Yeah, probably same, yeah.
All right. Caps, anything you want to tell the fans for this evening? Anything they should be looking for?
Well, I want to thank the fans, of course, for supporting us. And I hope you guys voted for me. And see you guys next year.
See you guys next year, or later, actually, if you win. Mickey, are you going to have a job next year?
I guess we'll have to find out.
We'll find out later, for sure. Guys, over to you in the dome. Thank you so much, guys.
Is he going to go to job next year?
Wait,
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we do know, don't we?
Wait.
Or is it rumored?
It's rumored.
Sorry, it's rumored.
I don't know.
I mean,
supposedly.
Supposedly. So
Look, all I'm saying, Los Ratones, I've been watching their support. They might need someone, bro. They might need someone.
He's not that bad.
Also, I guess the question.
There's an Udyr one trick flaming me.
Yeah.
Udyr one trick,
But
bro.
he's
My
not trying
Skarner, bro. You gotta see. I'm on a new wave, all right? A different type of timing, bro. I saw your Q flash on Bard, by the way. I saw this one recently.
Yeah.
It came up yesterday. I was scrolling.
I don't play the game. I
miss every show you don't take.
That's
I just
easier.
talk shit about them.
Yeah.
I respect
guess
it, bro.
The question is if it's. I mean, it's rumored to be Fnatic, right?
Yeah.
Rumored. So the question isn't, do you have a job? It's like, are you going to enjoy your job? Obviously, like.
Yeah.
Oh, because you're on Fnatic, or like, what the damn? Whoa! What the? Hey, yo!
In general.
Yeah. I'm sure the boys will
I'm only
grind.
saying that because I wanted to give them a shout out because they really wanted to come, but not all the players were here yet, and I guess they're working on the roster announcements and everything, which we just kind of spoiled. But we didn't because it's rumored anyway.
It's rumored. It's rumored.
But we'd love to have you, Fnatic.
Yeah.
If you
and everyone.
want to come by next year.
Yeah.
Anyone can come by.
They're allegedly
Anyways.
here.
Yes.
Are you going to begin?
Oh my God, they're going to be so pissed at me, aren't they? It was a joke.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
So it's time for our first award, I think.
Yes.
What is it?
We've got Steal of the Year coming up, so we should have a look at the nominees.
Steal of the Year. Yike Lilia, G2 versus How Alive Esports. Diokdam Kaiser, FPX versus LGD. Owner Vibe, T1 versus G2 Esports. Inspired Lulu, FlyQuest versus How Alive Esports.
FlyQuest claims the Baron.
Nice voice on that.
Yeah,
Is that you?
He sounds
That was
very
me.
handsome.
Oh, is you?
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah, he sounds handsome too.
He sounds very handsome. So it must be
It
done.
wasn't Yamato.
Versus
Just
LG
kidding.
and
This is a
FPX.
radio face.
All right, let's go. Our very first award.
It's empty.
Oh, shout out to Riot Games.
Shout out to Worlds. I'm just kidding. We got the real one. We're just trolling.
Hey, if you need to take away his coach streaming rights, you can give them to me. I won't do that to you guys.
It was just a joke. It was just a joke.
Hey, if Riot Games, I wouldn't do that person.
Joke.
Yeah.
I love Riot Games.
Same.
The winner.
And Twitch.
The winner
mainly
is
Twitch.
T1 owner versus G2. T1 owner versus G2.
All right, yeah.
Wait,
fair
who?
enough. Owner.
No.
T1. First T1 award in the bag, Dom. Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
Didn't G2 have like 3 inhibitors in that game?
3 inhibitors down and 72 ways to stop. They could have sent. They had Nocturnals, man.
No.
I mean, all I'm saying.
Why is Yamato getting mad? It's so funny.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nocturnal.
But be honest, we're doing Steal of the Year. How is Hanwha Life stealing Zeus not up there? Like that's gotta be top 2, top 5. It didn't make the cutoff. Like when did you record these? This is before the move.
It was before the rumors.
Totally
Okay.
before.
Right. I'll let it pass then.
Okay.
I'll let it pass.
Wait till I get the Steal of the Year.
But Yamato, we have
Escape,
you as coaching experience as well. What is it with EU bans? Can you just give us like a definitive answer or something?
Honestly, you said it before. I think the issue is I'm not coaching in the region. You know,
Right.
I have a problem. But honestly, I can't even. This is unexplainable. Unexplainable because when I was watching that live, I was jinxing everything. So real time, I'm just saying G2 is terrible, G2 is trash.
Oh, so you're the problem.
Anti-jinx them,
Perfect.
Yeah.
And they just managed to just shit the bed. Because the crazy thing as well with the other one is the Lilia one. They stole a Nash and they lost that game too.
Yeah.
Why did G2 always
And the
lose?
BLG game, I don't even want to. They're here, so we shouldn't really.
Let's be a little bit honest here. There's a reason you guys are importing NA players now. As you get more NA players into the region, you know this type of stuff won't happen anymore. Like this is good. This is good. These are the type of moments that
Guys,
build
we're
the
3
region up.
European
You
representatives and we're getting
posted the news
rolled.
about him, bro. You tanked his value.
I posted the new. Hey,
you wanted to send him over, bro.
You're the one
you know,
You're the architect.
I did not do anything, bro. I did not do anything.
Anyways, next award is Escape of the Year. Let's take a look at the nominations. Nominees.
Escape of the Year. Zeus Camille, T1 versus Top Esports.
A hope, a dream, the flash as well. Maybe a bit ambitious. Mako! He doesn't know! He got out!
Hacker Karthus, Up versus Weibo Gaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, but he's gonna hit the wall, surely. No! He gets the knockout in time! Hacker, you lose! 2 HP!
Viper Jin, Hanwha Life Esports versus Nongshin Red Force.
There's another Cinder! Ops, there's a Cinder! He's gonna stand on another Cinder!
All right.
That was some good ones. That was some good games.
I open it.
We're ramping up the awards as we go on.
Yeah, we're ramping up.
Talk to me, Dom.
Okay.
Say the name.
The winner is T1 Zeus escaping T1 to Hanwha Life.
Oh my god!
Oh no, sorry. It's Camille. It's Camille in quarterfinals. I didn't read the second part. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
My first time. I'm not
such a troll.
Oh, it's
No,
fair
I'm
enough,
bad
fair
at this. Like, I'm not good on productions.
I see.
You guys have been on productions or on
Okay.
LEC
Yeah,
all the time.
sometimes.
Like,
We loosened
my
it
bad.
up the show with some fun
I mean,
awards.
I'm on LEC. He
Yeah.
is kind of more. I don't know how to
Yeah.
say it, but yeah.
No, I was going to say Steal of the Year, stealing the viewership. That's got to be.
Oh my god.
That's gotta be
No,
Caedrel.
we're sharing it. We're sharing it.
All right, we're on the second award. We're going to calm it down for a bit.
Yeah.
T1 Zeus Camille versus Top Esports Worlds quarterfinals. Yeah, no, I'm just making sure that everyone.
Okay, yeah.
Also, Dom, 2-0 for T1 so far. How do you feel about that?
I feel great about it. This is what I
just
want.
can't hit
I
them.
voted for this actually.
You
This is what
did?
I was hoping.
You actually voted for that one, right?
I didn't vote.
Oh, okay.
What?
I wasn't on the panel or anything.
Well,
Did you vote on your stream?
No, I did.
Come on, man.
Stream these days.
Oh, it doesn't even stream. I mean, your neck doesn't even
yeah.
work.
My neck doesn't. So, yeah, we're gonna bring that up at the beginning. If I don't look this way, it's not because I hate Yamato. It's because I'm old and my
does
neck.
a bit.
I hurt my neck, and now I can't look to the left. All right. So I told him if he needs to say anything, touch my leg or something, give me some type of sign. Like not in that way. Come on. Hey, what was that reaction? What the?
And originally I was sitting here because my neck is even worse.
Yeah.
I'm like
We're
a
just old
dinosaur
men.
in the league.
We're just old men over here. We
Bro,
just,
they're just going.
Oh God.
All right, let's.
you invited us, man.
Yeah. We have our next award, and I know that some of the nominees are actually in-house, so this is getting a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, now we've had the fun awards. These were great. Now we're ramping up.
We're
into,
ramping
like,
up. The next
big
one
stuff.
is a Broadcast Talent of the Year. Let's take a look at the nominations.
Broadcast Talent of the Year. Medic. Captain Flowers. North. Hysterics. Atlas. Emily Rand. Chronicler. Dracos.
Oh, this is
So
sick.
many amazing names. Oh
yeah,
my god.
I mean, the thing is with these, I kind of want to nominate everybody.
Yeah, I know.
Like, you want to make the category super expansive, but yeah.
Biased. No, I'm kidding.
If anything, I'm oppositely biased, right? Because I want everybody to be included. But this is so cool, and I just want to give also a little shout out to just, I know you left us, so maybe you don't get to give a shout out, but the broadcast. Overall,
Jesus.
Overall, they do a lot of work behind the scenes. There's stuff happening everywhere, but they make it work.
Yeah, no matter what.
Shall we?
Yeah, it's on
shall
you.
I?
It's on you.
All right. The winner of the Broadcast Talent of the Year at the League Awards 2024 is Lore.
Oh. I can't hear what's happening outside. So, Laura, come and join us.
Does she know?
Does she know?
Does she know? Go in there.
It's you. I love that though. That's very genuine.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Come on in. Can you take a seat?
Congratulations.
You can sit here.
Next to you.
I'll just sit on like Dom's hand.
Hello.
Yeah, sit on my hand, bro.
Wait, there's way too much.
Give this to me. Give this to me. I'll drink some of this and then.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Yes.
Congratulations. Yeah, congrats, girl. Do you want
We
to
didn't hear anything outside, so yeah, it was.
Oh, not? Okay.
Wait, you can't hear anything outside?
Oh, really?
But yeah.
Oh, we'll work on
I'm
that.
so happy. Thank you guys.
Yeah. Come on, is that all of the acceptance speech we're gonna get?
Do I need to give a speech?
Yeah.
I'm usually the one like
cheers.
asking questions for speeches like this, so I
Now
don't
we're
actually know what.
interviewing you.
Yeah, we
you're
are.
interviewing me.
Yeah.
Well, it's been an amazing year, honestly, overall, and I'm really, really happy that I was part of it. Actually, it's been my 8th year, I think, and it feels like it's the first one. I still love my job so much, and I feel like I'm one of the lucky ones who get to push it one step further every year. And I know that it's not a given, especially in this industry and in this job. So shout out to all of you, honestly, for organizing this night, for doing everything, and like for my esports family, because I feel like what I like the most about this job is the fact that I get to share it with all of you at home, the fans, the players, and my amazing colleagues. So to another one, and to the League Awards.
Yeah. Oh, to you as well. Aw, that's so awesome. Thank you so much.
No,
You're great. You're great.
No, thank you so much. Honestly, appreciate it.
Congratulations. You, everybody in this category deserves it tenfold. This was a community vote, and it was incredibly, incredibly close. But I'm so happy to see you get your flowers. You were part of so many of the moments that are nominated, like the croissant, all you, for instance, right? I mean,
it's
also
a teamwork.
Guma, of course, but, and a lot of things that we saw, and it was really, really awesome. And it's our honor and pleasure to have you on our broadcasts. Absolutely.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
And I don't want to kick you out, but one of the reasons you won is that you have a job to do, and you're going to head over to announce the next award with a special guest, so we'll let you go.
I'll find you on the other side.
Yes, you can take that for now, or we can keep it for you. It's all what you want.
I'll leave it here.
Okay,
cool.
yeah, we'll keep
wonderful.
I'll let you. It's part
and
of the
I'll
set.
give you your champagne
now.
back. Or can I keep this and you get a new one outside?
Yeah, you keep it. I think it's best. You're going to be here all night, so enjoy. I will get my phone. So that's fine. Guys, enjoy.
Thank you
I will see you later.
Yeah,
and,
see you in a minute.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yes, and I do want to signal again that I hope that the people at home can hear. Not at home. Oh, now I can hear myself.
Outside,
Yay! But I think that was like very genuine Oscar-y, right?
Yeah. How's the chat doing?
Pretty much
the
the
chat's doing
Oscars,
good. I can
I would
see the
say.
chat.
Yeah, we have some time to fill, so we can take a look at the chat actually.
Should we see what the chat's saying?
I don't know. Do we want? Who of you three has the most?
Oh,
wait,
God, here
wait.
we go.
Me.
The most unsavory
Alright.
chat.
Oh.
Unsavory.
Unsavory.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
You know what? You can fill that in yourself.
Honestly,
I know what you mean, but-
I have to say it's probably me, because I'm like Australia, and the people they ban, they come over to me. You know?
True.
It's like,
Really?
Yeah.
They try to convince him to have us unban
I tried to nurture them. It's like rehab, you know. Like, people just go, I got banned on Dom stream. I was like, you probably.
You gotta do a lot to get banned on your stream, right? Or not?
It depends. Like
catch him on a bad day.
You gotta. It could be like there's
the
times.
World Finals.
There's times where I just see red. I just ban my whole chat, and then like I talk, and I'm like, is my stream
What's
still
going on?
Red, white,
and it's
and
like,
black.
oh no, I just banned my whole chat. You know, just happens sometimes.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
Oh my god. I know.
It could be like, look, when T1 won Worlds, it was a touchy subject, all right? Like, it was very dangerous to be typing in my chat at that moment. That's all I'm going to say.
What did they just say? Lul? Anything past lul?
3 years, no LPL win.
Yeah, but like,
Said, off to Yamato.
it's true. But that's not that long ago if you take into account. Hang on, it's actually quite long ago. But I feel like we can't speak because season 1, a lot of people say it doesn't count.
Definitely does not count. We can get that clear,
Listen,
right?
I pretend it counts because otherwise I can't sleep at night.
There are skins in the game.
So you're just coping. Okay,
I am coping.
Okay,
but
perfect.
I'm from EU. I'm literally coping 24/7, just like this guy. Actually,
It's
like,
the only thing we
what am I
can
supposed
do.
to
If you don't believe, what's the point?
Yeah.
You don't even have like basement worlds anyway. So
Yeah, it's true.
You don't even. You can't even cope.
We have,
Yeah. No, I just look forward to the future. You know, I'm that type of person where I'm like, oh, look, we're actually making it out of Swiss stage. Like, that's pretty good, you know?
Speaking of the future, this is why I get paid the big bucks. It's time for the Rookie of the Year award.
I
Oh,
thought the rapper was coming out.
no.
of the Year.
And Laura is standing by with a special guest to announce the winner of Rookie of the Year.
Absolutely. I'm back here on this side of the level arena with Lysia. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Well, congratulations on the engagement. Congratulations on an amazing year. How are you doing?
I'm doing really amazing.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to be here. I mean, look at the surroundings, right?
What do you think of the event?
It's amazing. People here are really nice, and I'm just really excited to be here.
All right. Well, in a few moments, you're going to award the Rookie of the Year. So there was a lot of amazing players that broke through this year that we got to discover. Is there anyone in particular that you enjoyed watching, or what does it feel to you when actually you discover new players stepping into the scene and you get to discover new faces in League?
I mean, it's always nice to see new talents, right? I think the player that I enjoyed watching most has to be Jackie's.
All right.
I think he has a very special champion pool, and he plays his champions really well and very good mechanically. So I love watching his gameplay.
One of the many amazing players that we have on this list and that are nominated for this award, but the nominees are...
Rookie of the Year. Alvaro. Vladi. Jackie's. Masu. Lucid. Milky Way.
A lot of absolutely amazing players that we had the pleasure to discover this year, but only one can get the trophy tonight. Lysia, would you please do me the honor of revealing the winner of Rookie of the Year?
Masu.
Masu from FlyQuest.
Hey guys, it's Masu. I'm really honored to be receiving the Rookie of the Year award, especially alongside some really strong rookies. Thank you to everyone that voted for me, and thank you to everyone that's made this year super special. To our fans, you guys always gave us so much support and gave us all your energy. To my teammates, you guys taught me so much and always worked your hardest. To my coaches, you guys were super patient and always adapted to our challenges. To the FlyQuest staff, you guys made this year super smooth. And of course, the FlyQuest partners that made all of this possible. Thank you to Shox and Caedrel for hosting this event and also being such an integral part of the league scene. Thank you guys so much.
Let's go! Congratulations, Masu. Yeah, sick. Jackie's also welcome. I'm sorry you didn't win this one. That timing was a bit awkward, like you're showing us the stab.
A bit, that's
yeah,
fine.
but it was nice to be nominated, I guess. And Masu, he crushed it. So.
I mean, I think he deserved it. Yeah. Personally, I didn't know even if I could vote, but I voted for him. So I think he deserves it against Gen G. So I don't know.
I mean, yeah, they went to 5 games, right? It was
Top
absolutely
5 88
mental.
worlds, 100%.
Yeah.
That guy's rookie year was insane.
Yeah, Dom, do you want to say anything about that? Like you talked about the future before. Well, this guy.
Yeah, no, I've always liked watching Masu play because it looks like he's just so poised when he plays. Like, he's so focused in the game. And a lot of times you see rookies and they're a little bit nervous and they don't really be themselves. But from playing with this guy in solo queue, he just plays the way he plays. And it's really nice to see him be able to do that on the biggest stage. And it felt like at the beginning of the year, like he was able to develop so much. Like he would learn something and then suddenly he would just be good at it. And he just kept on going forward. And you know, by the end, we saw what he did versus Gen G. It makes me really hopeful for the future. It makes me feel like, oh, we do have NA talent. We do have NA talent from solo queue. So.
I thought the same thing.
Just don't steal him, okay? Like, please, like this one, let him stay in NA.
Oh my god, I hate that this is now the narrative that we want because we do steal now. Oh! But I mean, he's also just a great personality. Like you saw it there in the video, but also in general, I got to interview him at Worlds. He's just like so. You know, respectful of his opponents and cognizant of his surroundings and about what he's doing and grateful for the opportunity, yet not, you know, you can have grateful for an opportunity and not like go for it, you know, but he does, in game specifically, Yamato.
100%. I was watching his drive video and like I was shedding tears because it's such a relatable story in terms of what his family been through and what he carries when he plays. And it's usually like in the stories where you find like the uniqueness to like express yourself through the game, and when you have so much of a pressure on yourself to perform, like it's so visible in the story. I love it when players can express themselves through the game in terms of what they want to achieve. So Masu is just kind of an inspiration to us all, you know?
Yeah, he is. Jackies, you're joining us as well, and I want to say also congrats to you for your year being nominated in this category as well. I think you definitely turned some heads. What was the experience like this year, and what has it made you realize about yourself, about your goals for the next couple of years?
Well, beginning of the year was kind of shaky, to be fair, because I wasn't really sure if I actually have it, kind of. But then in summer, I had my assistant coach come, like Nicolas Perez, right? And then I kind of just flipped the switch in a way and started mega working and realized that stage games are kind of easy, actually.
Oh.
Like, I just need to focus on myself and not actually look at, like, the names. And when you don't look at the names, it's just solo. I mean, okay, it's not solo, but the games becomes way more simpler. And for next year, I mean, Caps is the main guy, right? I just want to beat him, kinda. He's the target. Yeah, he's the next target for sure.
The age-old adage: nameplates off, baby.
Yeah.
It always works.
I loved watching Jackies. You play against Vladi and Champions League. I felt like that was like, you know, you guys are the new rookies. I'm kind of excited because we have like good new mid laners. Like the mid lane EU mid laners meme kind of died off.
We have great new mid laners.
Yeah, like Jojo.
Jojo. I tried to say it before he was going to say it.
Yeah, no, I saw you. You were really just trying to steal my words, man.
Goddamn.
I'm going to steal your chair in a second.
Anyways, Jackie,
here, buddy.
You are here to announce an award. We're going to take a look at the nominees first. It's the Minor Region Star of the Year. So let's take a look at the nominees.
Minor Region Player of the Year. Levy. Maple. Titan. Kiaya. Betty. Junjia.
Yeah, the wording of this is like difficult because like the word minor implies something that it really isn't. It's just because we're used to LEC and LCS.
Because we have LPL and LCK and you know the major regions.
Yeah, and then LEC and LCS.
Well, we are counting as minor regions these days, to be honest. But he's like, no, we got on the top 8 of Swiss. You played against yourself, doesn't count. So.
He said it.
So yeah, we want some way to celebrate the lower.
But Jackie, do you want to announce the winner?
Lower region's nice.
Of course, bro. Okay, so the Minor Region Star of the Year, I think it is, and it's Levi.
Woo! Awesome. And he sent us a video.
Hi everyone, it's Levi or Levi. Cảm ơn mọi người vì đã vote cho mình ở hạng mục Minor Region Player of the Year. Thank you guys and see you next year.
Oh, thank you for that.
Short and sweet.
Thank you so
Short
much.
and sweet indeed. You didn't get the pleasure of playing versus him yet, I guess, or did you like scrim or whatever, or?
I think maybe I played one in-house with him, and he went like 20 kills on Lee Sin. That's kind of all I know about him. So
It exemplifies him, I want to say.
Yeah.
Great
I saw
player.
those games.
Yeah.
Like the GAM players had the craziest vibes, him including. Like they just raised the energy because usually those championship games went to like 2 a.m. and then they were just working. And I appreciate that they made use of this opportunity. They beat up Mad Lions, smoked them, cooked them raw, just
raw.
Whoa!
I was talking about like meat. You know, food. Jesus Christ. Where is your mind? I was thinking of barbecue.
This is not our fault.
I was thinking about that.
I do agree, though. I think they did give Mad Lions raw meat, so 100%. I do think
Are
that.
you saying they got sick or whatever? What the fuck?
Yeah, salmonella is pretty much it.
What is happening?
I actually completely lost my train of thought. What the hell?
Yeah.
Shivana. He played Shivana.
No. Okay. We had a fact about this.
Oh, yes. There was a 1% difference in votes between Levi and Maple.
Yeah.
I think so. He was very close to winning. Obviously, Maple's retired now. He's announced retirement. Levi was, I think, but he's continuing his career.
Why?
Why?
Because he won this award, I guess.
Because he won this award. That's why. Let's
We
go with that.
rehearsed this joke.
Yeah, let's go with that joke. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We did rehearse it. I think we've got some stats to show between them, but
We do.
yeah, Levi. I mean, he's such an incredible player. The Shavana was a
Crazy.
big one, and
when-
even GAM at Worlds went the same distance as PSG, which I think is already like.
It's crazy, and I think when you compare kind of the two teams, where we got to say, I think with VCS you always have to make that caveat that shit happened in that league, right? Let's say, and teams had to recover from that. Regardless of that, both GAM, the PCS and the VCS, they did as well as they could. Both. They got to the top of their leagues. Levi crushed it domestically. Maple crushed it domestically again. I think for Maple, for me, it's a case of he's not in the springtime of his career anymore. He wasn't, right? He was kind of, I don't want to say tapering off because that's unfair, but when it came to internationals, we remember a time when they were the Korean killers
100%.
with Flash Wolves. Like when they were in a match versus T1 in those old group stages, they would probably win, Yamato.
They were so dangerous. Like, I have memories of like my first World Championship, and we scrimmed against them. And I remember Maple was playing together with Casa, and they destroyed us to the point where we had to like drown our sorrows in Korean fried chicken. The whole room smelled for weeks, but it was just worth it. Like they were always super dangerous, and it's like always we talk about like, oh, NA, LEC, you need to like be unique, you need to be creative, you need to stick to your style. I feel like both GAM and of course PSG, they're like the epitome of that because identity-wise, you know what you're getting, and they are so good at it in terms of like the names they're bringing to the table.
You were quoting your own speech from at Worlds. This is the best PR ever.
You said it.
You lured me in. Jackie, is there anything else you'd like to say? Maybe about how awesome this is, the awards? Or?
I mean, it's very awesome. Yeah. You put me on the spot here, but
I'm kidding. Anything else you want to say?
Congrats to Levi.
There we go.
That's it.
And
That's all I
you
have to say.
can't win this anymore. Well, you
The
could if
rookie
you
one.
went to the PCS.
The rookie
You
one.
can't win the
I can't
rookie
win the
anymore.
rookie one.
But you could win LEC Player of the Year next year.
Of course. I mean, I
That's
hope
what he's
you're
gunning for.
I hope you're hosting it because it's the best League Awards I've ever been to.
Amazing.
But he's only been to one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. We'll just cut it like
Cut it
that.
there, cut it there.
Yeah.
Got it, yeah. I got the PR.
Anyways, we are going to take a quick break in just a second, but not before we check in with Lore and just, we had a bunch of awards already. There's a bunch of super exciting
There's
ones
some
coming
big ones
up.
coming up
Some,
after the break.
I think that our panel will discuss a lot about some of the
Yeah.
ones that are coming up. LCS player,
LCK player,
LPL,
community creator, I
LCK,
think.
community creator. It's good stuff. And Lore is going to give us some insight on what's going on at the bar.
Well, at the bar, people are having fun, from what I'm seeing here. But I have a lot of more guests, of course, for this evening. And Harry from Twitch has just joined us right now. You work with the creators on the side of Europe. Thank you for joining us on the very first League Awards. First thing first, how much have you enjoyed the competitive year for League of Legends? What was your highlight?
Oh, it's been an absolutely incredible year for sure. I think highlight for me was definitely attending the World's Finals in London, getting to see Mark, especially in the live casting booth, doing his thing in person was really impressive, and it was such an incredible event, especially Riot. They put on such a great show. It's awesome seeing that in person for the first time.
The opening was amazing, the show was amazing, and there's a lot of things that we want to celebrate tonight, but I feel like it's important for Twitch to be present at an event like this, especially the first, definitely not last, iteration of the League Awards. Tell me what it means to you and to Twitch to be here and support the event.
Absolutely, yeah. Twitch is, League of Legends has been such an important category for Twitch over the years. You know, it drives so much viewership, and the community that we have is so important and so passionate about both the sort of competitive esports side, but also the individual creators that we do have as well. And to see, you know, all the work that, you know, Mark, Shosh, yourself, the whole team put into it, it's just really great to see this moment come together as a celebration of everything that you guys do. So we're super happy to be able to support the event, and yeah, fingers crossed, many more to come in future years.
It's an amazing way to end the season and end the year. Harry, thank you so much for joining me. I'll let you enjoy the event and the rest of the event. We have way more coming. We have Moment of the Year, LCS Player of the Year, LEC Player of the Year, Play of the Year as well, and my favorite one right after this 3-minute break, LCK Player of the Year. Stay tuned.
I'm just gonna hold you like this, bro.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
There's
we're back.
no more breaks.
We're
Now
back.
we're
No
locked
more
in,
breaks.
and we're gonna go to through the
Yes.
big ones.
Oh, right.
We got a
They
special
turned
guest.
off his mic. That's
Okay, they
great.
turned on his mic.
And they turned on
We got a
Odo's
special
mic.
guest. Odo Amne is here, ladies and gentlemen. He's here to help us announce the next award. How you doing?
Good. I'm excited to be here to present the next winner.
But
The next
first,
winner.
why are you not nominated for anything?
Because I'm bad.
No.
And let's leave it there.
Is that not the answer you wanted, or
That, people already say that I bully you.
No,
I mean,
That's right.
you
You're
do.
good in my
so.
heart.
I
That's
mean,
true.
he's nice to me. You're a bit of a,
I'm nice to you too, right?
Whoa. It's fine, okay? It's fine.
Oh
We're
my
going to
God,
elaborate on that maybe at some other point.
Oh my God. Anyway, you are here to, what award are you presenting actually?
The Community Creator of the Year. So
Okay.
a lot of spicy names over there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yes, shall we look at the nominees?
Let's take a look at the nominees.
Yeah.
Community Creator of the Year. Kesha. Necrit. Dums. Alois NL. Vandiril. The Baus. Rival. Drutut.
Probably people heard that.
Maybe.
We should talk a little bit about these people before we announce the winner, because I think often in maybe award shows, what gets lost is categories like this and smaller creators, and it was a conscientious effort from the both of us, and we couldn't really do it this year, but we definitely wanted to build out the categories more so that there was also visibility on kind of even smaller creators, right? Rising stars, people that were coming up, and we wanted to do that. That's just a note for the future, but it doesn't take away that these are kind of the people that are leading the way.
Creators.
Yeah, they're
in their
leading the
own
way.
ways. We've got like Necrit when it comes to lore and like storytelling, Vandrils like finding all the bugs. We got a couple like solo queue players like Baus and Druid, which are just going crazy with their solo queue games. So yeah, amazing nominees.
It's also cool because I feel like we used to have this golden age almost, Dom. You're almost as old as me, so you remember where there's all this content and people making raps and songs. But there's really creative ways of kind of creating content around League, and I think a lot of these creators do that.
100%. I mean, there's nothing like a Druid stream. Like, you tune in, and it's like, oh, Dagda's here.
Dagda's here. Medic's here.
Alcohol delivery.
Thank you.
Yeah,
beers.
thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. Cheers, bro. You want me to do a shoey? Okay.
Yes.
My God.
I'm not doing one.
Why?
That was
You
not a real offer.
You
Shall we
offered.
get to the winner?
Yes, she'll get to the
I'm
winner,
excited
but
for this.
we just want to say thank you to all of them.
Yeah,
right?
thank you to all of them
Yes,
for creating
but there can
content
only be
around
one winner.
There can only be one winner,
What?
yes.
Did you
Just put it
spoil
in the mic. Say it in the mic.
I think they might have seen it, but
You need to hold the mic.
you could have done a better job at, like, you know, the little envelopes. I mean, at least the gold is in the back, you know, so I'm not surprised. Which one is this? This one.
The Baus.
The Baus FFS.
Let's
Everyone's favorite
go.
Scion, Gragas, one trick. I mean, it might be a little bit rigged, you know, because
Yeah,
I'm
Los
not,
Ratones, I was thinking the same thing, bro. 100%.
I'm not part of production here. I'm not paid for this, you know. I just randomly.
This was weeks and weeks ago, I swear.
It's mega. No, it's not. So I'm not even paid to be here, you know. I just like come here as a friend, so I'm saying that it is. But like, you know, Los Ratones, Baus
Your
at the
check is
same
in the
time.
mail, okay?
Your check's in the mail.
Yes.
We got a message from Baus.
We do have a message.
Looks like I am the winner. Thankfully, Tile 1 wasn't nominated. I tried to make the world a better place. My goal is to end world hunger with all of my feeding. You know, all jokes aside, thank you everybody so much for voting for me. This is a great honor. Thank you so much. If you're just watching, if you've been in voting, thank you. You know, that's all you're gonna get from me. I am the Messi of League. Have a good rest of the night, everybody. Goodbye.
Oh God, they're standing up. They're standing up.
I love him.
Is my mic
He's
on?
gonna end world hunger with his
Does it
feeding.
work?
This thing is on.
All right,
Congratulations, boss.
Yeah, super congratulations,
That's
Baus.
sick, yeah.
I mean, he's been streaming for a long time. It's funny
He
because I
has.
remember watching him with like 100 viewers, and everyone was like, everyone hated him. Everyone was like, Baus is on my team, but it's just open. This guy's just gonna feed. And now, I guess he's in pro.
He's on a pro. He's playing T1. Like he is doing more than 80% of the professional. Like 95% of the professional player base. What the hell?
I mean, in Europe, yeah, I agree.
This guy wants to.
We have played versus T1. I can't say this
Did we
with
play versus
certainty
T1?
more
Yeah,
than
T2
you.
played
I don't know
versus
them.
T1, right?
No, but I mean, like
I mean,
in
just
history
know
more.
that Los Ratones will beat T1.
Ooh.
Los Ratones is gonna.
It's gonna happen.
How much have you had, bro?
Yeah.
Hardly anything, actually.
Lightweight.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, but shout out to
Mega lightweight.
Baus.
Yeah, big
Mato,
shout.
Shout out to Baus. I love Baus. Like, he's such a good dude. Like, I played
He
with,
is.
like, I played in tournaments with him, and I know how good he is. But the thing is, it's like when we play with players, I'm not going to mention any names, but they try to micromanage him perma. But I can see he has the vision. He has the vision. So when the team was announced, I was like, Bowser's going to go good, but everyone was saying Bowser's going to run it down, but they don't get it. They don't get it. Side laning, bro.
Bro, he's the side laner.
He's the side laner, bro.
I also like he's a great content creator. He's a great side laner, but his micro is good, no?
His mechanics?
Yeah.
Flawless.
Yeah, us pros say micro.
I mean,
but you
there's
can
a
say
reason they
mechanics.
call him the Messi of League.
Do they?
Like he dribbles like Messi, like in a League of Legends version. Great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's the 1v2 king.
He dribbled at him, bro. Like,
He dribbled, bro. He fucking dunked him.
Yeah, that was tough to watch.
Holy shit.
Can you just imagine, like T1 gets both?
I mean, all I'm saying is Red Bull League of its own. If we win.
But that would be nuts as Doran's first game on T1.
Yeah.
It's like now everyone's coping, all the fans that were like, oh, Doran is so bad. Now he joined T1, they're praising him, and he's super cool, right? I like him. But if the first game he plays is him getting like smoked by Baus,
How do you recover from that?
that is crazy talk.
That's insane.
expected.
Yeah.
That is a game that Doran would int though. Like Doran is like the type of guy he might int for his boss, and the next game just clap Zeus. Like you don't know what he's gonna do.
He got nunu'd. He got nunu'd.
Oh my god.
He did
don't
get
remind me about
nunu'd.
him getting nunu'd.
No, he just doesn't
did.
know how it works. I love. I'm so proud of that. That's such an American champion, Nunu. Like it just.
It really screams USA.
Yeah, it just screams USA. It was mega American the way we took
Crazy.
him out.
All right, boss, congratulations. Congratulations. We're going to move on to the next award. Caedrel is going to talk us through that one because it is the Esports Creator of the Year. And just as a note, we as organizers, of course, abstained from any category. Not that you would have been
really
nominated.
Weird if I was like Esports Creator of the Year. I won. No, that's just weird, I think. So
Oh, you assume you would have won?
Well, if I did, I'm saying, if I did win, I wouldn't want to like award myself. That's just weird. So yeah, I think you.
So that's why I'm gonna
yeah.
award him during this one.
Okay,
Perfect.
see.
Nice.
Anyways,
yeah, Esports Creator of the Year. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Esports Creator of the Year. I Will Dominate. Tolkien. Ibai. Baiano. Last Free Nation. G-Bay 99. Ruddy. Kameto.
I mean, so many amazing esports creators, like loads of different languages, covering different aspects of the esports, and I think, yeah, big praise to all of them. I think it's similar when it comes to broadcasting. I think they all do so much work in their field.
yeah, I will say, I think that in terms of the categories, and I'm not saying that content creators do less work or whatever, everybody does tons of work, but there's a specific hellish rhythm to esports creators for LoL esports in the year, I think. I mean, look at how much you all are live and the content that you're creating aside from that. There's no rest, and you're covering almost every league in the world and creating meaningful content, creating kind of your own projects on the side. I think as someone who's a host, I am in awe of everything you guys do.
I think the craziest part is always, it's like what everyone has in unison is the fact that it's like they dominate their field and then they are doing more. Somehow doing more. It's like you're sitting here doing League Awards, bro. Aren't you tired, bro? Chill a bit, bro. You're just more. Los Ratones, more, and in a good way,
Yeah.
It's like I think whenever you get to the position of power in a sense with the viewership and so forth, and forming that into something good is such an important aspect because you are in a position of power, and with that comes a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, that's my main thing is I'm trying to just make the world a better place.
No, you are. I can say that. I voted for you.
Same.
You voted for me?
Yeah.
I voted for you, bro, but you weren't on the ballot, so
you didn't vote.
Yeah,
okay.
So you didn't vote.
All right,
anyway.
let's take a look at the winner. The winner of Esports Creator of the Year is Tolkien.
Damn.
Tolkien!
I think we have a message from Tolkien.
We do.
Hey guys, I'm really thankful and also very much surprised to win this award. I thought there was no way to win since there are so many great famous creators being present in the vote, and also just people like Ruddy, who I personally voted for, who have their content in English, so it's more accessible for the Western world as opposed to, being a German creator. But if you tuned in at any point and watched, my broadcasts of the LEC, the LCK, LPL, and some of Prime League, I'm really honored. If you had a better esports experience through watching my channel, that's just awesome. And yeah, of course, this year was also really memorable for me because I realized people had mixed feelings about Worlds being held for the majority in Berlin. But for me, it was great because it was my hometown, and being there present in the arena every single day was just great. And I had many people come in, which is also why I feel like I could win this vote because people probably watched some of the interviews, and these people just enhanced the broadcast a lot. Anyone who came by, I had them sign this mousepad, and as you can see, many great names such like Theos, Doran, and many memorable moments as well. Reckless stopping by and talking about his time at T1, playing chess with Fake and ping pong with Keria. That was hilarious. Reckless also, having him share his thought process about being a substitute for Worlds, just awesome. And then we had Coach Tom also, who Zola interviewed in Korean actually. So like T1's coach being interviewed by a German colleague of mine. Awesome moment. And where is she actually? Yeah, here. Shocks as well, Shocks stopping by and casting, play-by-play casting some team fights in German. Awesome moment. So I really feel like, these people deserve the award as much as I do, probably more, because they really enhanced the broadcast and made it more memorable and more epic, I guess. And yeah, I want to thank anybody who tuned in, enjoyed esports. And also, of course, Shocks and Caedrel for hosting this event. Thank you guys, you really helped the scene grow, and I think that's great. I love esports.
That is great. Congratulations, Tolkien. I say it every time I see you, but you're so deserving of this and of everything that has happened this year. I mean, he was given a huge responsibility, right, in doing that broadcast for the German language, for the LEC, and eventually co-streaming Worlds and all that. And I mean, it couldn't have happened to a better person. He's so nice. He does so much work all the time, and I think he's great. I really think he's great. And you would have also deserved it, of course, Dom, but. Yeah. But you're not that nice, though.
Yeah, nowhere close as nice as him. I'll tell you that.
Nobody's as nice as him.
I think you've got such a lovely heart, though.
Yeah, you do.
I really do.
I'm trolling.
Like deep down, you have one of the nicest hearts.
Like under all the coal and stuff.
Yeah.
All the darkness.
Yeah, the darkness.
No, but it's amazing. And also the fact that he kind of set the tone also, Yamato, because he was inviting all these people to his stream, and he had genuine ground with all of them, right? Because he also used to be a professional player, and he just made it work. And I think he gave such a unique perspective to a lot of players, where it's hard sometimes on the official broadcast, right? You have 3 minutes or you have 2 minutes, and it goes to translation, and you can't get as to the things that you want to. But people like Ruddy is a great example as well. But Tolkien definitely did that.
No, every interaction I've had with the man has been just positive, like very, very memorable, a very, very nice person as well. And I am fluent in German.
You
Maybe
are?
people don't know. Like, he invited me to be on the broadcast, so I love that too.
That was a really odd
Wir
flex.
können einfach im Deutsch, Shocks, sollen wir einfach im Deutsch reden?
Ja,
He's also fluent in Polish.
Du bist ein Wichser.
What did she just say?
I don't know. This is so funny. You name dropped your own speech that you made years ago. Now you've name dropped that you actually speak German as well.
And Arabic and Polish and Swedish.
Yeah.
And he has a full beard. Like
it's crazy.
Yeah.
No,
But I just think what you mentioned, the fact that he took over for the German broadcast and like really did a great execution. Like, I think other broadcasts should be scared. No, I'm kidding.
We are.
Shit.
I'm traveling.
Yeah. You're lucky not that many people speak German, because this guy could take over. He could be Caedrel 2.0. But I think that the thing I like the most about this guy is that he's a grinder. Like, he's somebody who I see, like, when I'm seeing like LCK go live and LEC, like, he's doing everything.
Yeah.
And I really just wanted this award to go to somebody who is dedicated to esports entirely, and I feel like he's one of those people that really just dedicates his whole life to just having the best opinions possible. Obviously, I don't speak German, but I see the work that he's putting in. I see him live all the time, so I really like that he wins this award, because I feel like he is somebody who wants to make the best product possible.
Speak German, but you see Germans.
Yeah.
See them.
Speaks facts.
I speak facts, I speak dedication, these types of things. So
congratulations.
Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, exactly.
Congratulations.
Like the Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Tolkien. Next up is the Creator Event of the Year. And for that, we're going to kick it over to Lore and Zola.
Now.
We're back on this side of level, this time around with caster, streamer, jack of all trades, Zola with me. Thank you so much. How are you doing?
Pleasure to be here. It's been amazing so far. Thanks for the invite. Popping some champagne, so I've been really enjoying the evening so far.
How have you enjoyed the evening so far? What do you think of the very first iteration of the League Awards?
Yeah, it's really cool. It feels like a bit back to the roots, just from the community for the community. Just a lot of familiar faces here. Just amazing evening so far.
And I hope you guys are enjoying the event. And I feel like the next category you're gonna enjoy it because we're gonna award the Creator Event of the Year. And I feel like creators, there's been a step, there's been progress when it comes to gathering communities, because not only streamers are entertainers, but now they gather communities around events. They create their own events with other creators, with pro players. I feel like it's a necessary and new step that we have been seeing for a couple of years now, but a lot of great events that have been created by streamers this year, Sola.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a pretty nice step forward compared to like the last years, where creators are now stepping forward, doing bigger stuff with a lot more behind the scenes going on, just creating incredible events, and I hope it just continues the coming years.
The events keep on getting bigger and bigger, so without further ado, let's hear about the nominees for Creator Event of the Year.
Creator Event of the Year. KCX4 Forever Rivals. NNO Streamer Tournament Cups.
Reddit Ultimate Showdown.
Trayton France Solo Queue Challenge. LCS Watch Parties New York City.
A lot of amazing streamers and creators, but only one can win the event of the year. Sola, would you please reveal?
And the winner is NNO Streamer Tournament.
So I feel like Germany and German community is winning tonight. From Tolkien to the NNO Streamer Tournament, the first one actually, because the second one is still ongoing. Do you feel like there's been a growth, there's been a change in the German community and what the fans give back to be able to create events like this?
Yeah, for sure. I think it has become a lot more connected with all the different scenes as well. Like Germany used to be quite isolated for itself, and now with all those events, especially the Streamer Cups, it has become a lot more connected with the different scenes. So it's really nice. And as you said, it's still ongoing, the second iteration. Really, really cool to see so far. I've actually been playing in it as well, even though I wasn't really that successful, but it's been a lot of fun for sure, yeah.
Absolute shout out to them, and yeah, good luck on the rest of the second tournament. I'm gonna hand it over to the Dome for the following of the evening shocks. Over to you.
We're just trying to figure out how Caedrel turns his mic off so we don't hear any state secrets.
I was trying to make sure I wasn't the perpetrator for a little while.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Naimira, thank you for joining us. I do want to say congratulations also to the NNO Streamer Cups for winning the Creator Event of the Year. I believe that a couple of people of the organization were meant to join us, but they got held up by something, so we didn't get a message from them, but that is totally okay because we're really happy that they won. And I also just want to say that this was a category that was entirely voted by community.
So you can't get mad at us.
Don't get mad at us.
Yeah.
The
All
German
community.
fans just did very well, right?
Yeah, they did fantastic.
They did.
Don't get mad, get even.
Exactly. Maybe they will today. Naimira, thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, thanks for having me. Get to talk a bit about LPL.
You do, because up next will be LPL Player of the Year. Before that, though, I want to talk to you a little bit. Have you enjoyed the event?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I know I get to meet a couple of people. Well, I met you for the first time, Dom.
Yep.
Of course, the LPL figurehead there. Get to get dressed up a little bit.
Yeah.
And,
You're
just...
always dressed to the nines, though.
Okay, you only see me when I'm dressed to the nines.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
okay. No, don't. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Let me believe my fairy tale.
yeah.
What the hell? No. Yeah, we are going to talk about LPL Player of the Year, and to kick everything off, I think we should look at the nominees.
LPL Player of the Year. Knight. Bin. Elk. Scout. Tian. Light.
There we go. And I think we have like a full LPL-esque panel right now. So I would love to know what your favorites are.
Ooh, I think the easy one has been.
It is very easy, actually.
100%.
The other one I
the best
put in there was
player over the
Knight.
year. Oh.
Knight as well. It's between those two for me.
Yeah.
Why'd you make the argument for Knight?
I think his Worlds run was the best of his career. I think that you could see in the playoffs run particularly, he really stepped up. I think a lot of people had a lot of doubts for him before that point, and I think you could maybe hold a bit of summer split against him because he turned the afterburners off, but there were just a couple of moments where he's just so clutch, like clearly best mid in the region.
Something I can follow up on as well, probably like the person that won't probably win, but someone that deserves a mention is just Light. Because this person is a player that's been so consistently damn good, especially in an AD carry meta that was very unique, where it was Jhin, Ashe, Misfortune, Ziggs. I felt like he really found like a whole new form and played insanely well the entire year. I think there were arguments that if you look at the best ADC in terms of full performance, even though if you just look at all of those games, like 100 games that he played through the year where he was getting griefed by his teammates, there is a deep appreciation I have for him.
It's always difficult, I think, with these because people have different parameters for why they vote for someone. I think there are some players in some regions that make that it is unanimous just because of the influence that they've had also at international tournaments sometimes. But people value things differently, and the things that you just laid out about Light, these are things that should be taken into account, but then someone has to watch every single game of LPL and have that in the context of the importance of those matches, and that's always very difficult. But is there anyone else who took a stand for Knight and Light?
There's one who didn't make the shortlist because he only played half the year. Tarzan was really good too.
That's
really
actually, I
liked
think, the
Tarzan.
reason we saw quoted for a lot of it from the
makes
panel.
sense. It's just he was
because
really
he
good.
only played for half a season.
Yeah, also his placements weren't that good. It's like after placements, he became just one of the best junglers in LPL, but his placement stage, it was like, is this guy just an inter now? And then he just became the GOAT again, which is kind of how he is in LPL. Like regular season LPL games, there's almost no one I would rather have than Tarzan on my team. Like, if you
I'd take a hacker from Ultra Prime. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to lose, you'll take hacker from Ultra Prime. Tarzan, this guy, if there's like a week 5 LPL game, just middle of the week on a Wednesday, Tarzan is the GOAT.
Did you really just pull the LPL version of a cold Wednesday night in Surrey or something?
Yes. That is when you want to. Look, our Worlds, a different story. Sometimes he chokes. I think his Worlds was actually pretty good this time, but in the like regular season, I think Tarzan is just insane. Like the amount of champions he plays proficiently is more than anyone you'll ever see. Like, and we saw it a little bit at Worlds, like the Morgana pick and divide. That was really good versus Damwon. But he's somebody who can play every single jungler in the game. Where other junglers, you kind of see what their style is, and they're going to play things that are comfortable for them. Tarzan plays everything at a really insane
Well,
level.
damn, he's not even nominated, though.
Yeah, he's not even nominated.
Yeah. I just want
What
to
are we
follow
gonna
up because it's just Ben. Ben is the guy, and I just wanted to add the reason. It's just.
Oh?
What? Oh, my mic doesn't work?
All right.
I don't know.
Has my mic just not worked this entire time?
Bro,
They can't hear me.
the LPL segment is like, Dom can't speak.
Yeah.
It's
Nice, I'm just
cut him
getting
out.
it.
T1 can't win the
Here's the
award.
thing. Here's the thing. It worked, but it was cutting out a little bit. So I think they heard you give your whole thing, but they never heard who you were talking about, which is Tarzan. No, I'm
okay.
kidding. They did hear.
It was
Alright,
owner.
nice.
It was owner.
Yeah, I was saying Owner is the GOAT. I was saying actually Faker is the best jungler in the LPL. That's what I was saying.
And just the last thing you're talking about Bin there, there's a stat, and I don't like using stats without context much, but this one is so good for Bin. In spring, Bin had the least jungle attention and the best laning stats of any player in the LPL. Like, how can you argue against that? Absolutely nuts.
How can you?
Before the mic thing came in, like the one thing I wanted to add is just LPL top laners are demonic. Like if you just think about the list of
You're
top
telling
laners,
me?
it's
That's
like,
an EU fan?
Like 369 was suffering this year,
Yeah.
but it's still a name. You know, Zika, Breathe. It's like if you compare it to the LCK, you have Zeus, Keen, Doran,
yeah,
Kingen. Save that for next year.
All right,
We'll
Kingen,
bookmark it, T1 fans.
Perfect. Doodoo.
Clear.
Anyways,
Clear.
shall we crown our LPL Player of the Year?
If you let me to open it, sure. Okay, LPL Player of the Year is... Bin.
Congratulations, Ben. And here's what he had to say.
大家好，我是 VOD 上单选手斌。我一直都知道我在海外有着不少的粉丝，每次在国外打比赛，我都能感觉到很大的欢呼声。谢谢大家对我的支持和喜欢，我以后会变得越来越强，希望大家可以一直支持我。
He's so good. And he's also like, it goes beyond the game a lot. There's this meme from Maui Snake from CS where he talks about cultural impact and about like how players they can do great on the server or on Summoner's Rift, but do they have impact beyond that? And I feel like Bin is one of those players who, for me, really, really exemplifies that. Not just the very famous jacket throw, but every single interview he gives. In these translated interviews, often it's like the players maybe don't exactly want to say what they mean because how will it be translated and how will it come across?
Get John Jake on the case. He'll break him open.
Exactly, but he says it in such a magnanimous way, and he's still like kind of sometimes disses people, but he says it in such a great, funny way that you don't even notice, and he's just a great personality.
Yeah, no, I like the way that he said to Mad Lions, he's like, I know you guys have a lot of creative picks. You can save them for when you're 0-1. And when they interviewed Elyoya, he was like, you have to understand when you get owned. And as you get owned, you know, it was something that we just accepted. So we're not going to talk any trash back. We will use our picks when we are 0-1. Thank you, sir. And I just thought that was such a funny response because Ben is somebody who has the gameplay to back up all the trash talk.
Yeah.
And I think that's very needed for a player like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely deserved. It's one of those which I'm guessing most of the votes went to Bin, understandably. Hey, Naimira, now that we have you here, before we send you off, there's no easy way to introduce it, but of course we got the unfortunate news about the LPL English broadcast just a little bit earlier this month, and I just wanted to take a moment to give you the floor to thank you personally and everyone who's worked on the LPL English broadcast for so long, because this goes back way back when, you know, and it wasn't always under the easiest conditions, I'm gonna say.
No.
So I'm gonna leave the floor to you, and yeah, of course, thank you.
Yeah, well, if you are someone that's watched and enjoyed the LPL broadcast before, or any of your co-streamers as well, anyone who's just supported our region, I hope you remember what we've done very fondly. I've only been there for a short time. I was one of the last casters to kind of join the LPL, and I was very lucky to work with the people that I did there. You know, Bunchables, Lyric, and of course Shamada, Troublelink, and a bunch of other very talented people while I was there. If you want to see like a full history of it, I think Emily Rand and Kelsey Moser did a big breakdown themselves. They've done a really good job of archiving this very special broadcast, and I hope we've made an impact on your esports viewing career, lives, something. It's very special to us.
Yeah, I can speak for all of us fans. I think, yes, you have, right? We love the LPL. We love all the work that you have put in. And thank you so much. Yeah. You guys want to add anything?
No, for me, just the scary thing is like there's this book that both of us has read, Malcolm Gladwell, Outliers, where they like basically talk about how the Beatles became as famous as they were, where they just practiced, I believe, in Hamburg, where they played 6 hours of live shows every day. They came back to the UK and they were insanely good. I feel like the LPL was that for casters. It's like they had so many hours under the belt. They just grinded out, and we have so many
nearly
legends.
500 games this
There
year.
we go, man.
Yeah.
And it's like the effort put in to the craft and like always bringing the energy and carrying that responsibility that is so beautiful, because that pressure like shaped some diamonds that are in other broadcasts today. So missing out on that is tough, but I hope all of the homies find a way to keep going, because there's talent there, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I would just say like a lot of the people like Atlas, Emily Rand, Raz, Dagda, Hysterics, these people that you see, like the reason why I feel like they're so good is they've spent so much time honing their craft, and that is what they've been doing in the LPL. So I think that it's going to be something that's missed, and I think we'll see the effects of it down the line. Is, you know, this is the talent pipeline that we've had, because it was the broadcast that you could do from home. It was a broadcast that they needed so many casters for, because there's simply so many more games in LPL than in other regions. So the fact that it's not going to exist, I think, is a really sad thing. And, you know, I'm happy that it existed in the first place, because I got to meet so many people from it.
So every time you hear Orangey or the Mojo,
Yep.
Top Esports, or any number of these great memorable moments, Gala's Pentakill, Uzi's career, stuff like that, I hope you remember the LPL broadcast, and I hope it brings you some joy.
We absolutely will. Thank you so much for that. That was a beautiful send-off. It brings up emotions just to say it, because it was wonderful seeing all of your journeys. But of course, we will be seeing more of you. I very much hope so. Thank you so much, Naimira.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to
Thank you.
head over to LCK Player of the Year. Let's take a look at the nominations.
LCK Player of the Year. Jovi. Faker. Gumayushi. Peanut. Zeka. Keen.
LCK Player of the Year. Is your mic on? Let's test.
I don't know. Am I back?
Yeah, let's go.
My chat when I come back all spams EU. Anyway, let's carry on.
It's true. Lore, welcome. Yes. I know you are a KT fan, but in general...
An LCK fan.
Exactly. And I think this was one of the most, controversial categories in terms of when it comes to award shows, because let's be honest, we know that T1 have a lot of fans, right? And they vote a lot on things like this, rightfully so. That's the base they have built up. But when it comes to this, there's a lot that has to be taken into account for LCK Player of the Year.
And I think that's what's interesting with this award, because LCK has been wild, honestly. At the end, League of Legends in the game, and at the end, T1 wins. But still, the story of a lot of LCK players and a lot of LCK teams this year has been amazing. You think about HLE, riding the Rocks Tigers wave with Peanut, Genji, of course, with what they achieved, so T1 with what they did in the end. So yeah, I feel like it's been maybe hard for the fans to choose this one. I don't even remember who I picked.
LCK
here,
is just crazy because of the KT roller coaster, bro. It's these guys just rock up any day of the week and they'll beat anyone. But they'll also lose to anyone. And that's where the spice is at, so that's why I respect KT.
Yes. Thank you. But if we're honest, who do we think is the most deserving of LCK Player of the Year? So LCK performance.
I think you just have to look at it in a way where, like, volume, right?
Yeah.
It's like, if you look at the entire year, it's like all of these players that are in these categories that played minimum 100 games. At the World Championship, maybe it's like 15, 18 games, if you look at the span of a whole year. And if you think about that volume, where do you land then? Because the level of consistency matters throughout a whole year, of course.
And when it comes to this consistency, I feel like there's been one team who's been consistent over the years, but you want to reveal maybe the player that we have, right?
You can do it. You can do it.
You gotta do it.
You can do the honors.
And it is Chovy.
Let's go.
I think you sent in a speech as well, so we'll hear from Chovy.
Oh, wow.
안녕하세요. 젠지 초비입니다. LCK 올해의 선수로 선정해 주셔서 감사합니다. LCK에 훌륭한 선수분들이 너무 많아서 제가 뽑힐 거라고 생각을 안 했는데 뽑아주셔서 너무 영광스럽고 팬분들에게도 감사하다는 말씀을 전하고 싶습니다. 그리고 2025년도에도 더 멋진 모습으로 좋은 결과 보여주면서 보답드리고 싶고 2025년 젠지 많은 응원 부탁드립니다. 젠지 파이팅!
I mean, I have no doubt that Chovy will be an absolute demon next year still as well. Like, he's going to maintain this form in 2025, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm really happy that this turned out the way it did. I had a little bit of... It kept me awake because we have our panel who, in these pro categories, weighs for 70% of the vote, and then there's a community for 30% of the votes. So we trust that they will come to the correct decision. And I think this is one where they absolutely did. Right?
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
And just to add,
the
right?
Consistency for him.
100%. It just looking at his spring in terms of what they need to do. I think looking back at it, I think it's very easy to say, look at the roster, they're really, really good. But looking at some of those series he played, his individual performance of some of those Asia games was some of the highest level of League of Legends on individual level of play that we've ever seen.
And
he broke new strides.
And the growth from this player, honestly, from the first year he had at Griffin, breakthrough year from him. He was noted from the get-go, I feel, and his trajectory from knowing the choker air quotes that we knew him internationally, overcoming this year. It wasn't the World Championship, but I do feel like he's going to learn a lot from the run he had this year, and he's going to come back even stronger.
Absolutely. We see with these voters that they value Worlds very, very highly, which I understand because I think we don't have to have a very long discussion about this, but it's only natural. There is nothing like Worlds. But for something like LCK Player of the Year, you got to look at the games at the LCK. You can also look at MSI, right? Internationally. You can see at where he fell at Worlds, which was still phenomenal, right? If you take the aggregate of everything, what a player.
Yeah, incredible. So yeah, congratulations to him. I think next year he'll be a powerhouse. Genji will be a powerhouse. And
Ruler.
Yeah. Ruler.
Just
That's
add more
crazy.
world champions to the team, bro.
Is it almost like, sometimes it's like, oh, it's too stacked, it won't work.
This is just...
I mean, that's lost for Tones, but we're working.
Watch him.
Watch him. Thank you so much, Lore.
My pleasure.
Would you do me a favor and bring Dominate back in for the next award?
Thank
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Have you been able to celebrate your award, by the way?
Sorry?
Have you been able to celebrate your award?
Later.
Now you're
I'm running left and right, but I'm happy to do it.
You have a job to do.
Thank you so much. Guys. Amazing evening once again. I'll bring back Dom.
Thank you so
much. We got a big one coming now.
We do.
We got a big one.
But we need Dom back.
We need Dom back for this one.
Yeah, we do.
Where is he at?
He's coming.
Is he coming?
I thought when you guys threw out Dom for the LCK award, that's something that it was us. It's completely
not allowed to have him here.
yeah, like that.
Kick him out.
And it would be like, oh,
hello,
T1
I don't
player.
know if any of this works, but hopefully you guys can hear me.
I think we can hear you through your headset.
Wait, yeah.
Through your headset. Okay, so they gave me this for fun.
Wait, let's test. Give me this. Can you talk?
Hello, T1 is the best team in the world. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
It did
okay,
work.
Perfect.
I think
Nice.
it works.
Turn off.
Hopefully broadcast can hear
I
you
have
as
two
well.
now. I'm getting them. So we're on to our next award, and it is. We have a couple of surprises this show. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah, we got some big awards coming soon, but we've got one
What is
special
this one,
now.
Mark?
This is the Streamer Meltdown of the Year.
Let's check out our
Let's see the nominees.
Best Streamer Meltdown.
Nothing.
Flashing bot onto Ayla.
Oh my god! What did you just do? What did you just do, Ayla?
Weibo, please no TL.
I will
Please no
dominate.
TL versus Weibo. I don't want to watch. 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 Okay, wait. I'm watching. No, I don't want to watch. Wait, we're TPing on this? Ain't no way we're TPing here. What the fuck, Sniper? Oh god. We TP'd?
I will dominate.
No. The fuck, bro? Get your ass over there, bro. Get your ass over there.
We're giving soul again! We're giving soul again! We gave soul for Baron again, man! How the fuck did we do it again, man?
Do we not know how this fucking game works?
Wow.
And the surprise special category. There's only one winner. It's I Will Dominate, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
Best Streamer Meltdown of the Year.
Which meltdown, though? Come on.
All of them, bro.
Which one do you think was your best
We didn't
work?
even include the 30-minute rant.
Oh, a 30-minute rant.
What was that one?
I did not take us losing to R7 very well, Shocks. That's all I'll say is us losing to R7. I think that broke me a little bit. But you know what? FlyQuest kind of redeemed it. Look, the 30-minute rant, us giving soul for Baron multiple times at Worlds, that was just... Why did we do that, man?
You're still mad?
Yeah. Yes, of course I'm still mad.
But I respect the fact that you still defend LCS.
Yeah, I do.
You're just that guy.
Don't make him bring it up again. They're actually
It's-
outperforming us for 2 years now.
Yep. Thank you, Shocks. I appreciate
they
that.
I
are.
mean, we're taking their players, so.
That doesn't feel good, man.
No, it doesn't.
You need to
doesn't.
reframe it.
Time travel
Their
moves to
players
chair.
want to come to Europe because it's a better region.
This is why we need you.
Yeah, because there's no way we're paying more.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, well, are you ready for the next one?
No.
No? Okay, well, why am I even trying to run this show? It's all her. I'm just going to keep in my corner and keep writing.
We could have also put Slap My Ass and Call Me Sally in there, actually.
Oh, yeah, that did piss me off a bit.
Why?
Because, I mean, I was part of Fnatic and I was really like, I was really backing them.
Were?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well,
Oh, you mean... Oh, yeah.
well, I was part of Fnatic in their run and I was like, this is a win and then...
Yeah.
It wasn't a win, and then this was a win, and then it wasn't a win, and then this, and then.
I actually have a question
Yeah, it
because
was really pathetic. I agree.
it was pathetic. Because you all co-stream that stuff, and I know obviously you're very personally invested in these teams, as you should be, right, for the LCS and for LEC. When I watch at home or on the desk, I literally cannot control myself. Like it's so bad. Like, do you have an extra filter? Because I can imagine if you react like this when you're on cam, I can only imagine what you say when the cam's off.
Oh, I mean, so I'm a huge sports fan. I
Yeah.
like the Dolphins and the Heat, and that is not streamable. I am telling you, that is not streamable content. So this is like me. I'm very conscious of what I'm saying during this, but sometimes I just can't. I can't hold it in anymore.
But I don't get it. Dolphins in the Heat?
Yeah, those are my teams.
Dolphins in Heat?
What do you mean Dolphins in the Heat?
Miami Dolphins, Miami Heat.
The Miami Dolphins,
They're
the
not
Miami
in Heat.
Oh, wait, what game is that? What game is that? What sport is that?
One is football, one is basketball.
Oh.
American football. Okay, I'm sorry. I know it's hand egg. You guys happy?
Are they boosted or are they good?
Oh, they are boosted.
We
I don't know,
don't have to talk
bro, I don't know
about it, bro. We
anything.
don't need to talk about
I don't
it
know
here.
anything
We don't
about
need to
American
talk about it.
football.
I
And we
made it
watch a
watch once.
game. We watch a game, and I know they're inting. Like they're like fumbling the ball, dropping it, like doing
you
this
just-
shit.
you just need to look at their
and
faces.
he's screaming. And midway through the game, I don't know, first round or whatever the hell it's called. He just
First
we're
quarter.
not watching it. We're
First
leaving.
inning?
We're leaving.
No.
First
I
inning.
couldn't take it
You just
anymore.
left?
First
Baseball.
half. I did first half, and it was like
Oh my
It was like 16-1.
Respect, though.
it was one of those games. It's like. It's the equivalent of like watching Rogue. No offense to any Rogue people that might be here, but it's like I am a fan of Rogue.
They should take offense.
For 20 years, yeah, they should be offended. But 20 years of Rogue. Imagine you watch 20 years of this season of Rogue. That's what I've done.
Why would
And
you
that's
do that?
dedication.
Why would you do that?
Because something about being a sports fan is you need to pick a team when you're like 4 to 5 years old.
Yeah.
And then you have to let them make you miserable for the rest of your entire life. That is like part of that. That's just what it is.
That's just sports.
Yeah.
I will dominate Origin story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's Laura. She's standing there with someone. Is she ready for an interview?
It's a Miami Dolphin quarterback.
Dolphins in heat.
It's Dolphins in heat.
I am indeed ready. My guest was getting impatient. Though. Romain, comment ça va? How are you doing?
Really good, really good. We interrupted our day of Scream to come here. There was a little party happening. No, not interrupted. We finished the day.
So how do you get pro players? They love League of Legends. I mean, I talk about Caps, talk about BB. Like we know how much they love the game. How do you get your players to get out of the gaming house, interrupting scrims, put on a suit, and go to an award party?
So
like,
you give them no choice. And it was, I got the text from Shox asking us to come, and I said, hell yeah! I think it's an amazing opportunity, and of course we are fully dedicated to support it. So I went to Caps, went to BB, told them, on this day you're gonna do that, and they say, oh, okay. So BB is always super motivated for social stuff. Caps a bit less, and then I got Shox's invitation saying it's gonna need like formal dressing.
What was the situation with Caps? Did he have a suit or like?
Entire wardrobe is made of G2 stuff.
Of course it is.
And he has 2 piles in his room. It's a pile of clean stuff, it's a pile of dirty stuff. Once the pile of dirty stuff gets too high, it goes to the washing machine, and then it goes in the pile of clean stuff.
And the suits and all that.
He doesn't have any suit, but we're lucky to have in our training facility a full content room full of suits. So right before, I forgot to ask for approval, but right before we left, Caps went alone in the content room and picked up his own outfit. And he's looking nice, I think, tonight. He has a shirt, ironed.
He did this himself?
Yeah, of course.
Someone who never wears suits, that's actually amazing. They all look great.
I was a bit scared, but the scrim finished a bit too late, so I didn't have time to overview everything. He went alone in the room. I met him in front of the taxi, and I think he's looking good.
He looks great.
You guys will
not as look as Romain, who we're gonna tilt down not too much because you never know. A G2 branded kilt, amazing shoes. Actually, your shoe game is beating mine somehow. That's something you've adopted. I feel like for the past 2 years you've been wearing kilts constantly.
It's been for a while, yeah.
For a while,
like
yeah.
3, 4 now, maybe.
Is that something you want to bring the players as well? Like, can we
I would
expect
love
G2 in
that.
kilts
I
next
think
year?
you feel free. I think it looks cool, so I like it.
I want to know how free, whatever. How's the off-season going for you guys? You announced some players leave.
We changed some positions. It's not official yet, even if thanks to Wulu, which I saw somewhere.
If you want to come say hi.
Everything's been leaked one way or the other. It's interesting, by the way, how efficient those guys can be. It wasn't like that. I've been doing this job for a while, and we used to have Jacob Wolf and the bomb. And when he entered the ecosystem, everything was a bit crazy, right? But he still took from a few days to a few weeks to leak stuff. Wulu is instant. Sometimes I finish talks with agent and
he already knows.
I get Discord messages saying, you guys are negotiating to this level, is it true, yes or no? How? So it changes the rule of the game a bit. It's interesting.
Yeah, but it made it interesting, especially for the fans. Looking forward to the new season, of course. Final words here, Romain. What do you think of the evening? What do you think of everything? Kind of like an off-season reunion here. It's the first time we have something like
You see a lot of familiar faces. It's like 2025 starting a bit earlier. And Caps left his den, so, it's for sure a good evening.
Anything can happen. Romain, merci beaucoup. Thank you so much. Shox and the rest of the Dome, over to you.
Left his den.
That's an honorable mark.
Yeah.
What?
He said Caps left his den for this, so it must be a good
True.
event. So, yeah, you know what? We'll take
I have
that.
to give a little shout out to G2. They were very responsive. They immediately were like, yes, we'll come. Like, and
they're all turned up.
They're
And they're suited up.
They're homies, for sure. And next, though,
We've got Content Piece of the Year, so we're going to take a look at the nominees straight away.
Content Piece of the Year. G-Bay 99, The Last Dance. Red Bull, How T1 Defied All Odds. Sylv XS, This Esport Should Be Dead Right Now. Alvin Cho Films, The Private Chef for Korea's #1 gaming team. The Esports Garage, The Greatest Run in LCS History. Team Liquid, Captain America.
Community nominated all of them, which was really, really good.
Yeah.
And I think they didn't have enough slots, to be honest, because there were a lot of good stuff. Who won?
T1 rose together.
Awesome.
So I think we have a speech from one of the winners. I think it's Phil.
I'm sure it's Phil.
Yeah.
Hello everyone at League Awards. My name is Phil Choi, director of the documentary T1 Rose Together. Firstly, thank you Shocks and Caedrel for organizing this wonderful initiative. And on behalf of Good Boy Creative, we would like to thank you everyone sincerely for this wonderful award. When we set out to make this documentary earlier this year, we saw it as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and did everything possible to do this story justice. And with creative endeavors like this, there's always this lingering uncertainty of whether you're able to meet the expectations of the fans or not. And in that regard, this award is a huge confidence boost and a wonderful gift for us that we were able to meet that. So thank you everyone once again, and thank you again to Red Bull, T1, Riot Games, and all the crew around the world that's worked tirelessly to make this happen. So thank you.
That's our homie.
Oh, Phil.
That's the homie, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he made the documentary. He's made all like the world's teasers as well. So I mean, he's like the director on all of them. So big shout out to him.
Crazy with Good Boy. Also nominated in the next category, I think, in terms of kind of that finals teaser.
Yeah.
This content. He's a visionary. He's really amazing and a really amazing guy also.
Yeah, amazing guy. Makes me cry when I see those teasers.
Good stuff.
I think it's just so crazy to see, like, in any walk of life. I don't know anything about video editing, but he was producing Euphoria when I was on it with Dracos.
Same here.
And just to see like the climb, you just know that this is pure passion, pure talent, pure skill. I love to see that.
We said it before, like LPL is like you got to grind that out, like producing Euphoria for you.
Oh,
and Dracos.
Disastrous. Like you don't know what the hell I'm saying.
You know it's coming.
And it was at like 7 a.m., 8 a.m.
Yeah, 7 a.m. And now he wins a League Award. Anything can happen.
No, I mean, it's insane.
No. Great content. Shout out to everybody. There was a lot more that we would have liked to have seen nominated, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. We're going to continue with some more content that was made. In this case, the Riot release of the year. Let's take a look at the nominations.
Best Riot Release of the Year. Season 2024 Cinematic, still here. 2024 World's Anthem and video featuring Linkin Park, Heavy is the Crown. World's 2024 Finals teaser, T1 vs Bilibili Gaming, Make Them Believe. World Finals 2024 Opening Ceremony. LEC Winter Teaser, Everything We Got. Worlds 2024 T1 vs Genji teaser, The Believer and the God.
Yeah, we just said it, but Phil was part of also 2 of these, right?
The Believer and the God, man.
It was so sick. Dom, you were saying how, sometimes people, obviously, whenever you release something, people have a lot of opinions, right? But I think all of these were tremendous.
Yeah, I was talking about Heavy as the Crown because I feel like the response was kind of negative. People were really upset about Heavy as the Crown, like featuring Linkin Park too much. But I actually thought it was like a pretty good video.
It turned out well as well.
Yeah.
Defending the castle.
Yeah. Ben being there, Joey being there, like the path.
I mean, it ended up being kind of perfect, to be honest. Like, they ended up just retaining the crown.
Masu
Din was there.
popped off.
Yeah, Masu
True,
popped.
actually. Masu versus Chovy was in the video or something, wasn't it, as well? And they faced each other.
Caps was there too.
Can you also imagine, I don't know if this is the case, but I guess it would be. Caps was there too. Yeah,
he was there too, bro. Nice. Thank you.
Almost made it to the game. He was
there.
Go. Swiss? No. Music video? Yes.
Yeah. There was a Brazil player that didn't even qualify to the tournament, so.
It's true. But when it comes to videos like that, like, imagine being the animators also, right? Because you have to wait till all these results come in from around the world. Then there's T1 that qualifies literally at the last second. I mean, it's probably, it's so much pressure. But the anthem
they have to wait,
perfect.
or do they just like, are they like making it towards T1 and they're like, please?
They gotta,
I
right?
think they have to like make it in like February, March.
Okay.
Because it takes a long time to make and they have to kind of like guesstimate.
Yeah, because they must have been really nervous when KT was playing T1 in Game 5. They must have been like,
oh my God.
They were behind that game, bro. They were behind that game.
I hope as this event grows, maybe we get some of them on the show and then they can tell us exactly about the process. But the winner of the Riot release of the year at the League Awards 2024 is the Season 2024 cinematic Still Here.
I was insane.
It's a classic.
It was insane.
Instant classic. Let's take a look at the acceptance speech.
Hello everyone, my name is Anton. I'm creative here at Riot Games, and I want to thank you very much for giving us the award for Release of the Year. I guess I'm glad that somebody at Riot won this. But specifically for this project, it was actually really close to our heart. We were very much inspired by the very loud feedback that we've received, so it was really important for us to deliver something that feels like an earnest and true emotional response to what I think both fans and ourselves were feeling at that time. Give a massive shout out please to our friends at Unit Marsh and the directors of Ben Hibben and our very own Matt Costa. The team is also cooking on something that hopefully you guys will enjoy in January of next year. After all of these years, we are happy to report that we are still here, unlike Caedrel's pro career.
What did he say at the end? What about you?
He says, did he say me cancelling it? I couldn't hear it because we were the producer, but I swear he just said something about me cancelling my pro career or something. Am I catching strays again?
I think it's just PTSD.
Bro, that wasn't a straight. That was a straight headshot.
That was a bullet, wasn't it?
That was aiming. I have to say, this was like, they won this award, but they could have also just won like Greatest Comeback of the Year award too, because the year before we got that Unreal Engine like rendering of the Summoner's Rift.
Wisp, bro.
They turned that ship around quick though. They dropped Still Here. That was insane, that cinematic.
Oh, Still Here was so good. And it was crazy that they also performed it, of course, at the opening ceremony. It was so powerful.
Yeah.
It was sick. I love the cinematics. Like, I don't even play ranked full stop because that's so stressful.
Yeah,
makes sense.
So stressful. But it just makes you want to play. And that is the art of those cinematics, I will tell you that.
Yeah,
you play the first game and it's like,
whoa.
You know what? I should have just stopped at the cinematic.
Let's watch the cinematic again.
Let's watch it.
My answer is not doing that.
That at all. Yeah.
Blocking the arrows or whatever.
What has been your favorite award so far?
My favorite award so far? I don't know. It was nice to see Bousy win. He's on my team and he won an award. That I hope
We're trying to avoid people saying that we're like rewarding our friends.
Yeah, it probably sounds really like, what's the word? Is it nepotism?
Yes.
No, it wasn't, but I'm just happy to see like
that
people
is the
I know.
word. Yeah. But it isn't the case because it was
My best friend Chovy won. My best friend. We hang out all the time.
Went to school together.
I like seeing myself win the award of Breakdown of the Year. I like people knowing that I'm the most mentally unstable creator in the scene. So I think it's a very, it's
self-titled.
Yeah, just
moving on, a bunch of awards still to go. We still have to crown LEC player, LCS player. But first, we have to crown the play of the year. And for that, we have Dagda and Lore.
Indeed, I'm here with Dagda, or Dagdaddy with the outfit actually. You look absolutely dashing. How are you doing?
So I need to cover up a little more.
No, amazing shirt, amazing suit.
I appreciate it.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I mean, it's amazing to be here.
Yeah.
The vibe is incredible. I mean, the awards are fantastic. The fact that they've gotten almost everyone to be involved and like give speeches and everything has been fantastic.
It's been absolutely amazing. And for the next one, we want to reward the most amazing plays that our players gave us on the Rift. And Dagda, we had so many, honestly. This year has been great.
I don't know how you do this. Especially for an entire year. When you look back at like MSI, there was like incredible plays from Betty. There was incredible plays from like Bin and Knight. There's been incredible plays from Chovy. There's been incredible plays from Faker. It's so difficult to do this.
And yeah, it's so hard to look back and think about what happened previously during the year, but we got some amazing plays. So if you guys don't remember everything, let's discover the nominees for Best Play of the Year.
Play of the Year. Faker Galio, World Finals Game 5.
Stopwatch Faker in the middle of them all, and it seems like death may have arrived, and his name is Faker!
Faker Silas, World Finals Game 4.
Finds two, equalizer in the back line as well, and Faker is not off this earth, he finds the engage!
Bin Camille, MSI Lower Bracket Finals, Game 5.
Even after the flash of BLG!
Elk Kaiser, World's Quarterfinals, Game 4.
He's going to miss, the GA comes down, takes down Viper! This is one, Elk time and he saves the game!
Viper Ash, LCK Summer Finals, Game 1.
Some angles here for Viper as well, and now they're looking looking for it. Chovy is so incredibly low at the back.
So many sick plays that we had this year, but Dagda, who got the player of the year?
Caedrel cancels. No, it's a Faker Silas T1 versus BLG game 4.
This one was absolutely sick, honestly.
It was insane. The fact it's not only that he's done it this year, it's the previous year, game 4 against JDG, now game 4 against BLG, popping off and catching people. I think it speaks volumes to the legacy that this man leaves, that no one else can really touch us.
10 years in, keeps on creating plays, double MVP during World Finals. You can never beat Faker. He's unstoppable. The Dome, over to you guys.
Thank you so much. Dom, live reaction. Another victory for T1.
Yeah, great. I'm loving it. Thank you. BB,
No
take it away.
problem. And we got Broken Blade. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Super nice to be here with you all.
You look fantastic.
You look
dapper.
You look good, man.
Yeah,
Top father himself, bro.
I love your shades, man.
Bro, look at this. What is
Love your
that,
shades.
bro?
I had to dress
Damn,
up a
on the
little bit,
wrist.
Bro,
you
you're
know-
hot
you
and
know
spicy
me.
like a knick-knack paddywhack.
You know, let me tell you a little bit about being a player, right? Being
Oh,
a player.
You know he was a pro player, right? You know this?
Yeah, no, it's been a while, right?
It's
Yeah.
been a while. That's honestly, what can I say?
Speak.
You can't dress up as much, right?
It's true.
So it's nice. It's nice to be able to dress up. So thank you for making this happen.
Oh, no worries. Yeah.
Special shout outs for you both.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming, bro.
Yeah,
You're here to announce a special award.
Well, you're nominated also later, right?
Yeah, excited.
But now you can talk about LCS Player of the Year. Is that an honor that you probably do not take lightly, being an alumni of the LCS?
I don't know what alumni means, but anyways, I mean it's cool. It's cool that I can get to present the LCS Player of the Year. Played there before,
That's what that means.
Yeah. I'm excited. I really wonder who will win. Dom was watching me back when I was playing in America, so.
Watching you. Okay. I know. All right,
Yeah,
bro.
no, he was.
Yeah, I was watching.
Wait, why do you take offense to that?
What's that?
No,
No, like, back then he already stopped playing, right?
Yes, bro.
Yeah. So there's no hard feelings, right?
Okay, no, I didn't know.
Are
I
you
was
just
a
calling them
viewer.
both washed?
He just called me a
What
viewer,
the hell?
bro. Like, I was like his homie, and then he called me a viewer.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Shall we look at the nominees?
Yes, please.
Let's do it.
Let's do the nominees.
LCS Player of the Year. Masu. Inspired. Core JJ. Whippo. APA. Impact.
Sick. Does anyone want to make a case for someone who should win?
No, I just want to say a lot of great nominees.
Yeah.
Right?
Inspired.
This could work.
Shall we open?
Yeah, let's open it.
All right,
It's up to you.
Let's do
Can you
it.
hold this for a second?
Yeah, I'll hold this for you. I'll hold
But
it
he has
near
to
you.
talk it. Yeah, you have to talk in the.
The LCS Player of the Year is Inspired.
Do you have a match
That's
from
our
Inspired?
boy.
Do you have a match from him?
We do.
European.
We do.
Whoa.
Hello everyone, thank you for the award. I appreciate the support coming from the fans, and I'm also really happy I could entertain you guys throughout this year, and I promise you even more fun stuff coming from me next year. I obviously couldn't have done that without my teammates and my coaching staff, so I'm really happy to have them, and also all the people hard working behind the scenes in FlyQuest. And also big thank you to Caedrel and Shox for making this show happen, and see you guys in 2025.
Let's go,
that was
Inspired.
kind of
I think that's very deserved,
Yeah,
right?
100%.
I don't know. I mean,
1000%.
you're the person who watched all the LCS this year, so.
Yeah, he was the best player in LCS the entire year. Like, no question. Like, this guy was consistently insane at pretty much every single period of the LCS. You pause the tape at any point, he's a top player. So I think this guy was the best player in LCS for the entire year. He showed up at Worlds. He had unique picks. He was the leader of the team. No one deserves it more.
I think your mic was a bit crackly, but I think they heard you. I hope they heard you.
I hope so.
We should can we get Dom
not just
another
you.
mic again, because
You
we
want-
are
you want me to say
sabotaging him
something
at
to
this
that? Okay,
point.
Okay, Broken
because-
Blade could just repeat everything I said.
No,
I know, they heard
a
it,
question.
they heard
Like, what about? Okay, never mind.
Did you forget? Who are you looking for?
No, like because I remember in the LCS Impact got MVP, right?
Yeah,
Do you think it was close, or like there was like a close voting? You think, or?
Yeah, I think it was a close voting. I mean, I think Impact deserved the MVP of that split, but Inspired was just like top tier the entire time.
Yeah.
You know, like he's the type of guy that was just super good the entire time.
Also great at Worlds.
Just the key thing is exactly Worlds.
Yeah.
Like he did the Nuno
Super
things,
solid.
the Fiddle Six business. It didn't work out, but he was the one that like kind of cooked up an edge. And Impact's World Championship was a rough one, even though.
It's true. It's about the aggregate, I think. I have some insight into the voting also because the community actually overwhelmingly voted for, well, overwhelmingly. Masu edged out for LCS player, and then the panel actually overtook it by their amount of votes and ended up voting for Inspired, which I think is a correct breakdown of how everything went. It does mean that I think we have the breakdown of the LCS players of the year, and it's all FlyQuest. That's pretty insane. If you would have said before this year that this would happen with Team Liquid and also how Team Liquid has played this year, Yamato, they were rumored to be kind of the most insane team of the West going into Worlds, right? So it's pretty crazy.
I think the crazy thing is even if you go further back, even in Spring Split, Team Liquid didn't look that impressive until the ramp up in playoffs. So it's like the story of North America as a whole was like a commitment to rookies. Like Busi, of course, had a year at the 100 Thieves, but in my mind, like he was getting bullied on that team in terms of how he should play. I feel like this was his like true rookie year, you know? So it's like there was a clear development, clear idea, and everything kind of paid off in the end. Because even in looking at the Team Liquid side at the end of the World Championship, I do think that Yeon was the player that like performed the best, even though he's surrounded by so many experienced veterans. So just the ramp up from everybody and just the standout, like even in that ramp up, I think Inspired was like good through and through. He was like the man holding out the branch, and when his teammates were ready to like be there with him, Quad also joined the table. I think that that story, I think Inspired was a crucial part of it.
That was sick.
Perfect.
For sure. Yes. Thank you, Broken Blade. We're going to let you go because you're actually nominated for the next category. Production. Can he leave his mic and can I give it to Dom? Because Dom's mic is still cutting out and I would prefer him to be able to be
I think
heard.
it's okay now.
I have white noise in my ear. I can't hear a thing.
Thank you, Broken Blade. Good luck. Do you think you're going to win?
I hope so.
Hope so.
There's a high chance, but
hope so.
there's someone else on your team also.
We have another.
Very
We have
humble.
another guest coming in.
Yes, we have a guest.
We have a guest coming in. I'll give them my chair when they're ready.
Yeah, Mickey's
I think
gonna
we'll
come
give them
in.
that handheld.
But
Hopefully
can
your
you
mic
speak?
works.
Let me see how.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's fine now.
Sure.
It's
You know
like
what?
whenever
We'll
you
say
go
yes.
off.
I think I can tell when it's like cutting out because it's like spotty the whole time.
I think maybe
I think
try
our
to
guest
put the
is
pack
ready.
in the
Yeah,
pocket.
Mickey's ready. Let's
I
bring
think
him.
Mickey's ready.
It's right here.
Mickey's here. Hey, everyone, give it up for Mickey. You can take my chair. Yeah. You can
Sit
take my
next
chair.
to me. Hello, Mickey. How are you?
That's all right.
You have to
talk
put
in
the
the
mic up to your mouth.
Talk in the mic.
Yeah. It's going. There we go. How you doing? Good.
How are you? How's the event?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Haven't really drank much, but yeah,
What is it? What?
I have to start soon before it's too late.
Is he telling me the opposite or?
There's free drinks up there, so yeah.
I like your suit. You suited up nicely.
Thank you.
You did.
All credit to Connelly.
All credit
My
to Connelly.
stylist.
Your
Yeah,
stylist.
I know there were a lot of people that were like, "Oh, are we wearing suits? What are we doing?" And because on the invitation it said "formal encouraged, not mandatory," and apparently that sent a lot of people into an absolute headspin.
Everyone
and
except
panic.
Don Jake. He just came in.
Yes, and I told him, he told me like, yeah, of course I had to. And I was like, this is formal for you, so I get it. And he, apparently that was insulting.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that is just an insult.
It is.
Yeah.
What? But he looks good.
Honestly,
You always dress poorly is what you said to him.
honestly,
pretty
to be
much.
fair, Don Jake is dressed like a level 6 RuneScape character. Like, he's,
Escape.
Wow. We're just
Amazing.
flaming Don Jake, bro. Like, this is
it is what it is.
Vegan heroes, I
It's
can
not
see
because he's
outside.
on your payroll that we can't flame him, dude. Like,
Oh, you think we're paying? Okay, no.
yeah, like us with you. Anyways, Mickey,
La
what
pro
are you
bono.
here to do?
Present some awards.
You don't know what?
The LEC Player Award.
LEC
Correct.
Player of the Year.
Yes.
Should we take a look at the
That one.
nominees?
We shall.
Let's look at the nominees.
LEC Player of the Year. Broken Blade. Razork. Caps. June. Ice. El Yoya.
mic is cutting out, I think, again.
Can
hear Dom somewhere over there.
His mic is cutting out. Can you close the door, Yamato?
I think Mickey's...
Oh, my pack. I'm stuck.
Oh my
no,
god, he's stuck on the sofa. Dom's mic's broken. Okay, the door's closed.
Chat, you heard the word stuck. I know what you're thinking. Don't. We're crowning the LEC Player of the Year.
Mickey X, this is you.
All right. And the award for the LEC Player of the Year goes to... Caps.
Caps.
Where is he?
I think he's in the audience
Does he
somewhere.
know?
Maybe we can get... Can we get Caps in here as well? Do we have another mic? Maybe we're gonna have to share. Oh, we have another mic. Okay.
We do.
Caps coming
Hey,
in.
don't panic. We got it.
No, hello, hello. How are you doing? Congratulations.
Where is the?
It's here.
Is it there?
This is your award.
Congratulations. Isn't that heavy?
Yeah.
It's so heavy.
But we've been doing a lot of strength training, so I'm taking care of it. So
Yeah. Capsa, what does it mean to win the very first LEC Player of the Year award at the League Awards?
I mean, definitely it means a lot to me, especially competing against the likes of Broken Blade. Of course, Miki was also potential, but
No, he wasn't nominated.
What? He wasn't nominated.
Damn.
But in theory, he could have been nominated.
Yes.
So it means.
Yeah, I didn't vote for you if you're wondering.
I appreciate it.
You didn't vote for him? Wait, who did you vote for? A secret?
Broken Blade.
Broken Blade? Betrayer.
It was actually pretty close, but that's fair, I think, right?
Yeah. I mean, definitely a lot of competition in EU last year, especially within G2.
Yeah.
It's always G2, isn't it?
It is always
like,
G2.
or always internally G2 they're fighting over awards.
It's true. Was it hard to muster up kind of the strength to leave solo queue and to come to this event, or?
I mean, we actually already I guess we started scrimming already, actually.
Yeah.
So
Scrims versus this. Oh wait.
What?
Rumored that he's on a team.
Yeah. I mean,
we cannot confirm nor deny.
Yeah. Some people scrimmed.
Okay.
Today, including me.
You scrimmed today.
Yeah.
Oh.
Against who?
Top secret.
An LEC team potentially.
Orange logo or?
And but luckily we finished out. You know, we ended it quite quick, so that I had time to come here.
What was the score? What? What was the score?
I don't really want to leak scrim results.
Well, guys, we're trying to pressure you to leak the
What do you mean? That's your whole brand. All you do is leak scrim results. Like Romain is like, the split's not even over, and he's like, this is who we beat. This is who we didn't beat.
That is true. That is true. Well, we did go 3-2.
Okay.
3-2.
We just
Competition in Europe.
Games. Yeah, we've had a slow start, I would say, but it's all about learning, right? It's all
Sure.
about learning.
Wise words from Caps.
Very wise
It's all
words
about
as
learning.
always. Congratulations. I think very
Thank you.
deserving. Of course, are you gonna miss each other?
Sure, yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll see each other, right? And we'll play against each other.
Yeah.
G2 but G2
What?
G2 for vagina.
It's kind of like a thing, right? So we might see each other because you'll come watch our games, right? Probably.
I'll miss you at Worlds. Or there is I.
So yeah, we'll probably maybe see each other.
I'll send you a postcard though.
Send a postcard.
All right.
All right, thank you so much.
Amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank
you both. Yeah. That's it, I
Perfect.
think. Thank you so
thank
much.
you guys. We'll take the handhelds
We
off
can
you
send
and
you out.
we can send you. Huh? What's
You
that?
did a great job. And now you can start drinking. You're 18, right?
I am.
Will
Okay.
you promise whatever
21,
team you play on, you'll scrim lost for Tones?
I know.
At my prime right now. Yeah, sorry.
Will you promise that no matter what team you're on in the future, you'll scrim lost for Tones?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, deal. Deal. We'll take that.
Yeah, scrim part, just like that.
Boom. The deal done.
That's actually what it's about.
We're gonna have to get you guys out because we've got another award coming. I think we need to get Dom back.
We
So
need
thank
to
you
get
guys.
Dom back,
Thank
so
you.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Actually, we can introduce the next award and we'll throw to the video. The next award is again a surprise category.
Is it?
And it is in fact Scrim Team of the Year.
Oh.
Interesting.
Best Scrim Team of the Year. G2 Esports. Team Liquid. Los Ratones.
Faust, you need to end the game.
Oh.
Amazing. Is your mic on?
I can't tell.
Oh, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
But I'm next to you, so that's not helpful.
They said it's a dead zone. They said where I'm sitting is a dead zone. They said move the pack around and see what happens. So.
Dead zone. Oh, I think you're back now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think we can hear you.
Who is the winner of Scrim Team of the Year? We need to know.
I'm kind of nervous because scrimming is so important for
It
your
is.
team's development and
It's a
everything
surprise
else.
category.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's G2 Esports.
Best Scrim Team of
G2
the Year.
Esports.
Let's go.
That was the fake one.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Congratulations, bro.
Real one.
Very much.
That's the real one.
I
This
did
is
not
the real
expect
one.
that
Yeah,
at
that's
all,
the real
despite
one.
I'm gonna let you finish, but the real team is Los Ratones.
Los Ratones!
Los
We're the ones who won.
Ratones!
What? Keep the name of my team out of your fucking mouth!
Get him out of here! Get him out of here!
Hey, security! Security! Wait, you're looking.
We won! Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Congratulations, Los Ratones.
That was a good surprise one. That was a good surprise one.
Yeah.
Did we do it well? Did we imitate it well? Did we imitate it well? I think you did good on the voice.
It was good. It was
Roman
good.
was great on it.
Yeah.
What do you mean this wasn't planned?
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That hurt.
Anyway, we have 3 more awards, and I think the alcohol intake is also good that we just have 3 awards and then
Yeah,
we're done.
I think everyone's having a good time.
Everyone's having a good time. We have
But now
a
we
few
got some
more.
really big ones.
Yes. A really big one is Moment of the Year.
Ooh. Did you take a look at the nominees?
Moment of the Year. T1 winning their 5th World Championship. Double Galio Ultimate.
Decent position. Double circles. Double Gallios. Everyone's in the sky, but it's on.
Chovy wins his first international tournament.
I think we know what the champions are going to be. And every single time.
Pin throws his jacket into the crowd. Gumayushi enjoying a French pastry.
Est-ce qu'il aime bien? Do you like it?
It's good.
FlyQuest goes 5 games against Gen.G.
To the edge, but they were built for these situations. They were built for victory. They were built to win, and they will do just that. Whether it's 3 games, whether it's 5, it does not matter. Gen.G has a date with destiny and the semifinal.
We're not supposed to play favorites, but the croissant is my favorite.
Yeah, well, it's my favorite too. But that Gen.G FlyQuest series was nuts.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
So
You
sad.
started cutting out
So
now.
sad.
The croissant is actually my favorite. I
It's
think
insane.
that was a great moment.
I have some backstory on that, actually. Lore, like a week before or whatever, she was like, I have this idea. Like, there's a novelty store. Well, I guess in France it's not a novelty to have huge croissants, I guess. And she said...
Store.
Yes. Just
go with it. We'll go with it.
the bread. And she said, what if I get like one of those huge croissants and bring it in like, I know a couple of players that have said in interviews that they would like to try them, etc. And if I bring it, and she was like, should I do it or not? And we were talking about it, and she was like, I'm just going to do it. I was like, yeah, let's go. And then it was, I think, for me, this is one of the most iconic moments ever, probably, at Worlds Broadcast, because often it is hard to, I want to say, personalize players from the LCK and the LPL because they're very careful at what they say. It's translated content and that, but I think we were really spoiled at Worlds.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
It's an amazing moment.
I think
like
Gumayushi, bro, is
took
the
a-
only person with the aura enough to eat a croissant like that, bro.
I mean,
he
he
just
took-
went
he
from
took
the
a good
center,
bite.
bro.
He
Just,
did.
bro, he got the crust and the good stuff
You
inside.
have to.
Combined it.
Yeah.
So good. You want to announce the winner? Or you can talk also.
I don't actually want to announce.
Okay, well,
Winner,
we'll
I
just
don't
sit
know
here
why.
forever.
Oh, so the winner for Moment of the Year is T1. I can't even get it out. T1 winning Worlds 2024. The Moment of the Year.
I don't know if we have the video for that, but that was a special moment, right? I
Yes,
think it was like something no one really expected.
Yes, I don't think we have a video specifically for this one, but yeah, it was. I think it was for people. Yes, they won it again in 2024, again against all odds, coming from the KT run, and the fact that it happened 2 years in a row where they were completely counted out. And Dom, I know, you feel some type of way about these things, but it's impressive.
It was great. It was amazing. It was the moment of the year.
Dom, we're getting words out of Dom. That's good. We're getting progress.
It's great.
How many more do we have?
Two more.
We have two more.
I can't take too much more, or we need more alcohol. One of the two.
We've got the two biggest
You
awards
still
now.
have beer, no?
Okay, we got a beer. We're fine.
We got
All
two
right.
biggest awards.
Yes, the two biggest awards, and I do want to. I know it's been a long. It's not been that long of an evening. Like some of the award shows go for 4 hours.
Do they? Yeah, normally they have more breaks. I feel like we had one break near the start, and then we're just going.
Yes, I have to
going.
go to the bathroom. What?
Well, we're gonna have to end it before we can do that.
No, I'm kidding. I'm all good. A couple of really important awards. The ones that are coming up now are Team of the Year and Player of the Year, and for all the jokes that have been had. You know, we want this to be a relaxed show, obviously, but in the same vein, Yamato, we are crowning the teams and the players and the community figures that have done so much for our scene throughout this year, and I think these two will cap it off as some very, very impactful awards.
100%. I think it's so easy to like be in the moment and also like look everything very like kind of short-sighted in a way. But there were so many great moments in terms of like the game changing real time, because like people started lane swapping, and then we had like different metas that came through and through, and it was just a long year of great competitive League of Legends where we had like a lot of storylines eventually clashing at the World Championship. It's like the moment of T1 winning the World Championship. The fact that is the moment is because we had a 5-game series, one of the craziest competitive finals that could have gone either way, that just ended in such a clutch way. I think just the story of this year is definitely one to remember, and we are so spoiled when it comes to the stories that we have in terms of the competitive years, because we might complain about the format, but somehow it just becomes so beautiful. It's like after the DRX story, it was hard to top, but this year has just been amazing.
We've been spoiled for 3 years. Like, even if BLG would have won that Game 5, that would have been sick as well, you know? There was no losing for the esports fan, I think, this year, except if you're Dom, because T1 won once again.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Unfortunately for me.
For you.
Unfortunately for
Don't
you.
like that. Unfortunately for Dom.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's time for the nominees of the Team of the Year.
Team of the Year. Team Liquid. Weibo Gaming. T1. Hanwha Life Esports. Billy Gaming. G2 Esports. FlyQuest. Gen G.
There we go, Team of the Year. It's again one with things that we have discussed before, right? Like, what do people take into account the most? Do they weigh the domestic titles in combination with where you placed internationally? Do they weigh Worlds very heavily, which a lot of people do? I personally do agree with weighing that very, very heavily because of how hard it is to win Worlds, but it's a hard one.
This was panel and community, right?
It was.
So it's 70% towards experts, 30% towards community. Depends. I mean, a lot of people value Worlds, a lot of people value domestic dominance, a lot of people value consistency, and I think a lot of those teams had that.
What's your choice, Dom?
I personally felt like Gen G was the team the entire year. That's like how I felt watching League the entire year. I mean, they won Spring, then they won MSI, and even when they lost Summer, it felt kind of like a fluke. They just felt like they were the team that everyone was looking at the entire year. So for my choice,
But we'll ignore that. They were second in Summer.
Yeah, they were second in Summer.
Yeah, but let me ask you. I think it's so crazy because that is one of the things that where if the Summer thing, I think, impacted a lot of people's vision of this team, because it's easier to gloss over the fact that with this team, this is a World's winning team, and that they didn't win, but they still won MSI and they still won Spring if they had won Summer. But like, unironically, that Summer I don't want to say lapses because it was super, impressive for HLE to win as well, Yamato, but that could have played in people's minds.
100%. I think also, like, they broke regular split records in terms of not dropping games. It's like the volume that you go throughout the year needs to matter. I understand weighing, the key moments, which is, of course, in terms of how the whole esports split, it's just built up, of course, is that the Worlds is the final crescendo, everything in terms of the storyline, this is what you're preparing for. It needs to be weighed more heavy, but I think looking at the details, Gen.G was the team everyone said for the majority of the year being like the best team in the world, and that needs to matter.
Yeah. I also think that MSI is something that over the last 2 years I've increased in my personal value. I think this tournament is actually great.
Yeah.
Double elimination, so many best of fives. Like when Gen.G won that, they were like, they're the best team. Like I felt the ranking we got there where it was like Gen.G's the best team in the world, BLG second best, T1's
G2B test.
Honestly, yes. Like I think that the way that they played, they did look like they were the 4th best team in the world. I would make the argument at that point they were. So
I was memeing, but thank you.
no, I actually believe that they were. I think they were actually really good. So
Yeah.
I value that tournament very highly. I think winning MSI is difficult. It's not just winning one best of 5 LPL versus LCK like we had in previous years. In the last 2 years, this tournament matters a lot.
I agree.
All right.
New MSI is insane.
Let's see the winner. The winner of Team of the Year is T1.
Congratulations,
I
T1.
think we have a message from,
We do have a
from
message.
T1 as well.
Hello, this is Becker. I'm a general manager of the T1 League of Legends team. On behalf of our team, I'd like to express my gratitude and appreciation to receive this award. I think 2024 has been a quite dramatic year, lots of ups and downs, but at the end we were able to repeat and get the World Championship once again. So I would like to thank all the players and the coaching staff and the entire organization for this accomplishment. But most importantly, thank you very much for our fans who have faith in us and who have supported us in any circumstances. Next year is going to be another epic year, but I have a deep faith in our players and our coaches. So wish us a good luck. And again, thank you very much for this award, and we hope for the good year next year. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Awesome. Thank you, Becker. I think it goes to show what we were just talking about, like what do you value? And I think a lot of people did value the fact that for T1 to kind of win the World Championship last year, then to come back, to struggle in different ways than they had the year before, to have that nail biter versus KT, the fact that going into Worlds, I remember watching your video on it, and said top 8 would be a great success for this team because of the state it was in. I think a lot of people value the mythos, the story of T1 very highly, and you can't fault them for that.
I think another argument for T1 is they're still second in spring. That was one of the best LCK finals we've ever seen in terms of competition. 3rd at MSI. I think this summer was horrendous because they barely made it to playoffs. They managed to beat Damwon and KT, but they dropped off and they were very, very easily bested by How Life and, of course, Gen.G. And then, of course, just almost losing to KT after losing to Damwon out of all teams who not qualified to the World Championship.
Yeah.
That is, of course...
he said what he said, bro.
I thought Damwon is not making it, by the way. Like
That's just the way he said. Damn one. It's
it's just damn one. Like how they win it, man.
I do know from the breakdown of the votes specifically, I don't know if I can look behind the curtain, right? It's fine. But we had overwhelming community votes for T1. I think that's normal. They also have a huge fan base that are very supportive to them. And then when it came to the panel, it broke down a lot for Gen.G and BLG as well, actually. But the aggregate pushed T1 over the line, and I think you could argue for any of these teams. I mean, my personal favorite was BLG. I think I love BLG, and the evolutions they've been through in the last couple of years, and what they've showed is great. But the thing is, for people, you got to win a World, you got to win an MSI, and they fell just short twice. But that does bring us to our very last award.
The biggest award. We've got Player of the Year.
We do.
So let's see the nominees.
Player of the Year. Knight. Faker. Peanut. Keen. Caps. Bin. Zeka. Keria. Chovy.
There we go, Player of the Year, contentious one. I'm just going to say it again for people at home. 70% panel, 30% community. I think you need to think about the things that happen when people vote for things and when panel fights for things specifically and what keels over. What do you think the ideal answer is for Player of the Year, and what are your criteria?
I think for me personally, I think it's just overall greatness in terms of what you bring to the position. I think for me, there's two that stand out in Chovy and Bin in terms of always raising the bar, being the best player in their position, and just being so damn dangerous throughout the entire year. Like Bin, MSI, the Gen G best of 5, he was a demon. I think even in the best of 5 against T1 too, he was a goddamn demon.
Yeah.
These are players that when you see their nameplate, you are scared as shit. And that was the case the entire year.
Yeah, I was a huge fan of Chovy this year. Like, I thought that the level of play he was on was just crazy, specifically in playoffs, in LCK, in spring. It just felt like he was the final boss of every game. Like, even if his team was all inting, he was just taking over every single game. So I thought the way that he played, that was the best League of Legends I've ever seen. Watching the game, I've never seen somebody play at that level. Even though it was domestic, I still value it really heavily because it is LCK. And yeah, I just really liked the way he played overall. I think the 80 meta was insane for him. Corki, Tristana, these types of champions being the mainstays mid lane. Thought he was the best in the world at that. So yeah, I just was a huge fan of his play this year. I think he was the best player.
I'm also a BLG Andy, actually. It's crazy because you also saw, the arc he has had and how the 369 rivalry and then him coming out on top. Also the fact that he went above and beyond outside of the game to make everyone a fan of what he did, and then being the type of top laner he is and making it to that MSI final and that Worlds final,
he's just cool.
Yeah,
he's so cool.
Yeah, I voted
it's
for
epic.
Chovy. I think this guy was just
It's epic.
a cut above every LCK mid laner.
But shall we reveal it? Who is the Player of the Year?
Yamato?
Yamato?
Kind of knows.
Final award.
Are you?
I'm very
Yamato,
nervous.
you better be careful what you pull out of here right now. I'm just telling you.
It's the 5-time, baby. It's Mr. Faker himself.
Oh man, I think we have a message from Faker as well.
We do.
안녕하세요. T1의 미드라이너 페이커 이상준입니다. 오늘 리그 어워즈 올해 선수상 받게 됐다고 들었는데 이번에 또 초대에 수상인 만큼 굉장히 의미가 있는 것 같고 앞으로도 더 열심히 해보겠습니다. 감사합니다.
It's so cool. He sent
Yeah,
a
it's so
video.
nice Faker sent a video in.
That's amazing.
What do we think?
I can see why he was voted
Yeah.
that. I think that when he had his carry moments, his clutch moments, I mean, it was just an epic showing. It was something where everyone felt kind of in that series watching it. Even the mood of the arena in finals, what I'm talking about, is people thought oh man, is BLG just gonna win? The games that BLG won were extremely stompy, and then he came through in such clutch moments, and I think that this is what's sticking in everyone's mind. They just remember that Silas play, they remember the Galio play, they're I mean, that was something where I was like, damn, he is just the GOAT. He just really is the GOAT.
It's so crazy because I remember on the desk we talked about the Silas play particularly, and we brought up the talking point of the play on Ruler the year before.
Yep.
Because you have to take into account the moment in which these things are happening. This isn't happening in a week 5 of a regular season, right? This is happening in the knockout round of Worlds, nay, the semi-final or the finals of the World Championship. And I feel for me, he really he took even on a different level in that regard, because now you can never count him out, because it's also different circumstances than last year where it was the wrist injury into T1 without him, and then this year into where people said, well, he's not really the key when it comes to coming into the World Championships, about champion pool and about laning phase and all that. And then he just turns it on, and I think I can see why people would vote Faker, even though I can see the cases for the others as well. Because it isn't just about this year. You cannot see Faker just in the context of this year. You can't. You have to see him in the context of everything else.
I think the key thing, what the naysayers might argue, right, is just that throughout the entire year, we had, of course, an AD carry meta. It was very, very obvious, the AD carry meta around mid lane. He was suffering. There was a lot of Tristana Ws that looked like Malphite ultimates, right? And there was a lot of moments that were very, very shocking, and something that we didn't expect, especially because he started off very well in spring. The regular season in spring looked good. I think spring was solid, but I understand the argument for, because the most memorable, most impactful moments were, of course, in that game 4. That was such a crucial window where the clutches came out, because 2 flashes were coming off cooldown. There was a plant. That was the moment to execute, because it was right at the border of Smolder reaching stacks. And just having a player when you're at the World Championship, you see so many players, so many teams crumble. It's like tier list. It's like in terms of how the challenges you face at the World Championship, they're so damn unique, and it's so beautiful that the experience that Faker carries just speaks for itself in the moments that matter the most at the end of the year.
Yeah, makes sense. You ain't mad at it, are you?
No, I mean, I think, like, even though I did pick Chovy and I would have probably had been second, I can understand why people pick Faker. And I think one thing that's important to note also is in 2022 World Finals, he didn't have the clutch performances. And in the last 2 years, it feels like he's really added that to his game, where maybe he's not on the same level as consistently as he was before. But in terms of like him being able to deliver when it matters, it feels like now he just feels the moment more, and he's able to just deliver in those moments, which is another layer that he's added onto his game. So it's like he's went through so many different iterations of greatness, where in the beginning of his career, he was just the best player by far, you know? Yeah. And now he's turned into somebody who isn't the best player by far anymore, but he's the one that is the most clutch in the game. And I think that that's actually cool to see the transition in terms of like his greatness.
It's an insane evolution. That does bring us to the end of our show. That was our very last award. And yeah, we just want to thank everyone, starting with Twitch. Thank you so, so much for helping us out. Mark, what did you think of the first League Award?
I was nervous. It was like a lot of running around and like juggling things, but yeah, I'm happy it worked out. I just hope everyone had fun and like enjoyed it and like can remember this. And yeah, I hope everyone at the venue also had fun and had like a good time. So as long as everyone's having fun and having a good time, I'm happy.
I think so too. There's a lot of people to thank. Maybe we can ask some people in. They can come in and we can sign off.
Let everyone in.
Thanks to a lot of people, our video people, George on graphics, Marcus,
a lot of people here.
Level of course.
Okay, can we get anyone but this guy?
What's he doing, bro?
This guy. We'll stand up, maybe. You can all
The RuneScape character.
Big gang. Loads of people. Make this happen.
Hello.
Maybe we should stand. We should stand. Hello.
Do we stand? It's amazing. How many people fit in?
Do we stand?
I don't know.
All right.
We got Kevin, we got Caps.
All right, buddy.
We should stand.
Anyone in front?
Oh, sorry.
Get creative. Get creative. Oh, this is great.
How many people came?
We're sitting.
Everyone came.
Oh, man.
But show the Faker one. Let's hold it up together.
Hey, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all the community who's voted. Over 1 million votes for the very first year. That is crazy. We're so happy. All we really wanted to do is create a moment for the League of Legends community to be proud of what they've done, and I hope that they are.
Yeah, and I hope we've done it justice. I hope we had a good show, and I hope everyone enjoyed watching it and enjoyed like hanging out and having a good time. So, yeah, cheers to us, and cheers to us next year as well. I hope we can make it even bigger.
Yes, thank you all for coming, and yeah, good night. This was the League Awards 2024.
Bye. Do we have a video as well at the end? Do we have a video at the end?
No.
Oh, we don't? Okay, well, bye. Peace.